nowadays, you know, so very wise right there. Marvel is as hot as has ever been. It's been announced at Evo, and so tournaments like this, here we go, folks. Tampa never sleeps. General reaction, Golden Boy Neo, ready to take you for a ride. Let's see what we have here today, folks.
Yeah, all right. So on the player one side, we're going to get Rhashaud. Looks like he's going to be rocking Team Sandthrax. Third Strike Andy going to be rocking that Team Rotron. We're going to get right into it. No button check needed. We're going right in. Looks like we got a raw tag into Magneto.
No! Oh my God! If there was any tell sign of what this tournament may be like, was that initial tag already? But fortunately for Marques, Rhashaud, he was able to now get out. Oh, smash squad!
Right, we like to see that. And Sentinel here, of course, going to try to bully Magneto, stay away, watch out for that cable assist, and then just pin him down, gets the drone super, no conversion though off of that.
Oh my goodness gracious, but Magneto eventually does get the hit. If you don't put space between him and yourself, the tag galore is not going to work.
Yeah, he's just tagging now. Oh, cannot get Magneto off of him. He is getting mauled right now. Guard break, yes sir, goes low. All right, Captain Commando gets a little space, going to get him out, get Sentinel back in. Yes sir, there's the DHC.
We have been seeing, oh my goodness, again, we have been seeing more of a, nice unblockable right there. Actually, might have just chipped. But what I'm saying is we have been seeing much more of Magneto drones lately, especially in these later years, courtesy of Chaos and others. But the classic rocket punch assist is now serving Third Strike Andy plenty well, and now the chip for the win.
Yeah, just chips him out with those looped air hyper beams, and I'd love your thoughts on that, Neo, because like you said, we are seeing more of Magneto with Sentinel, especially with drones, thanks to guys like Chaos. A lot of people put MSS now a lot higher on the tier list than they probably used to. Your thoughts on that, sir?
Absolutely. I think MSS is a candidate for, if not the best team in the game, at least the second best team in the game, because if utilized correctly, now, you do have to perform at the highest of levels for that statement to qualify. But the team really has pretty much almost all the tools that you need. It's missing an anti-air, but it has safe DHCs for almost all scenarios, damage galore, and of course the option of Magneto infinites, Magneto double snaps. And so if you can utilize this team at the highest level, it's very tough. It's very tough to overcome, in my opinion.
Right, so we're seeing a little bit of a change up here from Marques, looking like he's starting Storm this game rather than starting Sentinel. And he does have Magneto on point like you wanted in game one. No raw tags to start the match off this game, but it looks like Magneto's gotten in early on.
You can't be near Magneto though. You gotta hit the skies. This is not somebody who you want to contest.
Yeah, as a seasoned Thrax player yourself, you definitely want to run away with Storm here, build up that bar, and look for America's favorite.
Yeah, and this is the problem. Exactly right. You lose America's favorite, but he caught a break right there. It's going to be enough, I think, after the rocket punch. Barely.
Just enough.
But the problem now, right, is that Cable is locked and loaded. It's doable, but he has to play damn near perfect and not get shot. Ooh, right there.
Yeah, got to be careful with those Commando assist calls as well. Does not want to get shot like you mentioned, and there it is. Commando's going to die here.
You called it immediately before it happened, but he gets it seemed that Commando got out. No, he didn't. And this is going to be tough because Cable he isn't directly always a counter to Sentinel, but tends to be a counter to Sentinel depending on the assist, especially when he is locked and loaded as he is right now. There it is. Oof.
If Sentinel has one bad matchup in this game, a lot of people will universally agree it is Cable. We see it on display right there. When Cable has bars, like you mentioned, Neo, it is awful for the robot, especially when he's by himself.
Yeah, the greatest ass whoopings I have ever taken have not been to Magneto, have not been to Storm. They have been with this character with a gun. I hate this sheriff, especially when people do have a sheriff, not just a police officer, but a sheriff meaning the highest of rank. Cable becomes extremely deadly, especially when you have multiple meters.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is, we should note, it is best 3 out of 5 through the whole tournament tonight, to my understanding. So Andy is up 2-0 right now. It looks like Marques is going to stick with the Sandthrax. We're going to see if there's any adaptation he can make. I did like him starting Storm in game number 2, but we're going to see if he can get away with Aurora at the start of the round.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I love Tampa. They are doing 3 out of 5s. This is what I would honestly advocate for as the tournament standard. Quite frankly, 2 out of 3. I know the appeal. I know the cutthroat nature of it is something that a lot of people like. Woo, as I say that he does. Oh, you can't miss the Magic Series into the America's favorite. But real quick, I was just saying, oh my goodness, we are swinging. 2 out of 3 in this game, especially when you're getting up there in the upper echelons, is just extremely cutthroat. Anything can happen, and I just like the 3 out of 5 format.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I've never understood why you went 2 out of 3 in a lot of games, especially in the old days, but I like that we've adapted to 3 out of 5 pretty much universally in every game now, as we see Sentinel just stomping a mud hole on Cable in the corner. This is the problem with Cable when you don't have an anti-air assist and Sentinel's got backup, but Cable found a shot, gets him off for the time being.
Yeah, I mean, he has to be very careful. I mean, it's not over by any means. Oh my God, right there, he could have gotten shot. A lot of it is nerves sometimes, but he's preserving Cable and looking for a DHC opportunity. There it is.
And as you mentioned, gets Cable out safely. It's his own Sentinel, and he's actually in a good spot here if he can take out Marques' Sentinel, because Commando's Storm against a pretty healthy Sentinel is a rough look.
Yeah, the correct decision right there would have been for him to have taken the alpha counter with the latest drones hitting. If he had to eat a laser rocket punch with Storm coming in, so be it. Maybe you don't, but he would have preserved Sentinel. Now he's got this matchup that for all intents and purposes, it's kind of even. It's kind of even.
Yeah, neither player really has a lot of meter right now. You do have the better anti-air assist on Marques' side, but as I say that, Commando dies.
Yeah, that was quite unfortunate. Ooh! Quite unfortunate right there. And the thing is, if Sentinel happens to be right in front of you, no, that actually hit. And this is actually turning into something. Oh my God!
Nice, goes for the air reset and the lightning attack.
Not gonna work out? Ah!
It is all working out, Neo. We got ourselves a set. It's not over yet. Marques gets on the board.
Yo, this finish there at the end, right? So when he got the kill on the character before Cable, when Cable came in, the triangle jumps were such that Storm was like, yo, hold on. Let me get in real quick. Let me get a couple of tries. Smoke me. And it worked out.
Did not give a chance for Cable to get the shot off. The gun jammed.
Yeah.
Put one on the board on Marques' side.
Now, it may very well be, right, a combination of whether it's online or the nerves, but, there is a separation, like I said, between being a deputy, between being a police officer, between being the sheriff. You have to, at every single moment, be able to shoot when you got meters with Cable to have a sheriff. Woo! Relentless! Oh!
This is the power of Team Row right here, as you get that rush down with the rocket punch assist back in your Magneto up.
Oh. Nice, caught him right there. He's gonna get a good combo, very good. Now here's the thing, the challenge with Row is often getting characters in safely. You have to look for an opportunity that your opponent gives you, because there's no DHCs that are safe sometimes, like right now.
Oh, absolutely, and as you mentioned, you couldn't really get Magneto out safely.
Oh no, you can't bring him out here like that when he's got 4 bullets.
Yeah, lots of meter in the chamber, but the gun jams. Mando gets to live another day.
You're absolutely right. It's unfortunate when that happens, but it does happen. Oh, nice unfly. Okay. He has to rush him down. He can't be too passive. There's not much time left. Good sword. I mean, that's the only option he had left. Otherwise, Sentinel was dead.
Absolutely, but now you got to fight with Commando on point. Sentinel's going to die here, and now you're just at the mercy of getting chipped out once Cable builds another meter.
Man, this character, this corny character, kick super. Oh, no.
You think he's corny? I like Cable. Cable's fun in this game.
Oh, well, you do, huh?
Yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with running away and shooting people.
That's the one that he actually grows into the super, at the final form.
Exactly.
But hey, War Destroyer is no slouch in his own right. This is not going to be too easy, I don't think. Plus, he has to be careful of that Iron Man assist. It hurts. When it catches you, that hurts a lot.
Yeah, repulsor blast, and it looks like he's not playing double repulsor assist. He's actually rocking a shoulder cannon assist with War Machine. Don't know if that was a mistake at the character select, but that's what he's going with here in game number 1.
Yeah, it's interesting. I do think it's intentional because, I mean, he'd be used to picking, right, the repulsor blast. So maybe he's just trying to have a little bit of both, protection by way of, or defensive protection, and also a little bit of offensive there with the missile, so to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. You want a way for Sentinel to rush the opponent down safely, so having those missiles out there, like you said, can pin the opponent down.
And right now we're seeing animatednick deal with a mixture of both, actually. War Destroyer giving him a good war of attrition right here. Commando he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing yet with Santro. I think yes, he's supposed to stay up there. No coaching, but he's supposed to be in the vicinity, right above the other Sentinel and harass him with Commando, which is happening right now, but good alpha counter there by Destroyer.
Yeah, absolutely. Right choice there to alpha counter Sentinel out. Again, with this team, not a lot of safety HCs. A good way to get War Machine in, and now he's got a chance to kind of rush down. Both War Machine and Iron Man do have an infinite, very similar infinite, so they can one-touch you and guard break you. Let's see if that's the game plan that War Destroyer is going to implement here.
Oh my goodness, accidental alpha counter by the tag, amends things to a certain degree. Oh, and Commando's next, so this is not a good look for animatednick. Oh my goodness, the era of tags, the era of gambling. Oh.
Hey man, we're all degenerates here. Sometimes you just got to do it raw and hope for the best.
Why do you guys do this, man? I mean, I guess it worked out, right? No.
Exactly. It's only a bad idea if it doesn't work out.
Yeah, and what it is too, right? It's not just the actual interaction that happened from the tag. When you hit your opponent with a tag and turns into something, it's kind of demoralizing. It kind of changes the momentum. In most instances, look at this. It's been hard for Destroyer to have recovered from that ever since it happened.
All right, double proton cannon that should be a punish. Oh, raw tag into Iron Man and loses him. We're just swinging all over the place tonight.
I get it at that point. It's a mathematical gamble right there, because if he hits the tag and can lead into an infinite, the game would have been over, as opposed to taking other routes that are just going to not lead to victory like this one. So I get that one. Just some of the other ones, you guys, woo! You guys be gambling out here. Oh, look at this. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah, time over at this point. You take those wins.
So 1-0 could have gone either way, actually. A couple of critical moments right there were, of course, the wonderful tags, the planned tags, the smart tags that we saw. But as it pertains to the actual neutral and the exchange, I think it was fairly even for the most part. So Destroyer should not be too discouraged if just things didn't pan out his way.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like you said, could have gone either way. Some of those tags were definitely hitting different, but I mean, if Destroyer finds an opening with either Iron Man or War Machine, it could be all over for animatednick.
Yeah. So now he's starting to... No. But hey,
look, Neo, it all worked out. He didn't lose War Machine. We're good.
He didn't lose War Machine. Didn't get punished for it. And actually, if you think about it, so he didn't suffer too much consequences, and also simultaneously had the chance to produce an infinite from that. So all is well for War Destroyer so far. animatednick, doing this dancing around with Storm, trying to pick his spots, looking for that deadly DHC.
Yeah, and this is the kind of Storm play I think you would like to see is, run away, build some bar, look for that deadly DHC, don't overplay your hand, just let the match come to you. Yeah,
a little bit of safer Marvel, cleaner Marvel, but of course, not everybody has the purview. Some people like to get in there, some people like to get down and dirty. animatednick, though, keeping that space between him and War Destroyer properly at the moment. A couple of DHCs right here.
Oh, some good damage on Sentinel there. All right, now it's kind of just start all over. Rebuild your bar back up. Oh, gets the hit. Oh, but doesn't get all the damage he could have there.
Yeah, that's right. Nice reflies right there to continue the combo, the stomping combinations right there with Commando, causes them the character. Now, the thing is, we haven't seen an infinite from Destroyer yet. Okay.
Yet is the keyword. If either Iron Man or War Machine land a clean touch, we could see one of those infinites. But right now, animatednick playing it smart, just making sure that Iron Man can't get in at this point, just playing that lame, smart game, staying in the air with Sentinel.
Absolutely. I mean, he does still have a pretty good path to victory, unless he keeps getting hit like that. But if he can get a hit on Sentinel, it'll also be the end of Commando, and actually it'll snowball into Storm. So he's actually only one hit away. But Nick's not going to let him get close anymore.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, you got to identify the situation you're in. If you're Nick, just keep running away, keep playing lame.
Oh, no. Well, at least he brought Commando with him. I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to get one.
Yeah. So animatednick, overall, doing a good job of staying out of harm's way, whereas War Destroyer, I feel, he's had some opportunities. It's just they've been a bit of a scrambly when it comes to him approaching. He's not getting clean hits. He's kind of getting stray hits, and then he's getting some damage off of the War of Attrition. So he needs to look for setups to actually get a clean hit and confirm to the infinite.
Exactly. And sometimes, that's kind of the risk you do have to take if you're playing a character like Iron Man or a character like War Machine. You have to press your luck a little bit more so you can try to find that clean hit that you mentioned. You can get those infinites and really swing the momentum of the match.
Well, let's see if he makes any adjustments right now. He nice confirm there by animatednick. He doesn't necessarily always have to wait for the DHC. He can take some damage right now, especially since, I mean, this is a little bit of a foresight. It's just that when you have 2 wins on your side, you can take a little bit of more risk. You can take a little bit of a different path. Oh, this is because he's got he's 2 wins ahead.
Right, exactly. You can play a little bit more risky when you're up. Try to get some more knowledge. Oh, nice punish on the tag. Look at all that damage War Machine already took. Tagged in and already lost 60% of his life.
Wow.
Nice block on the low. And again, as you mentioned, now it's up to War Destroyer to try to find that clean hit, try to find his way in, and animatednick is making it really hard for him. He's putting up a wall with that Commando assist, just laming him out with Sentinel.
And those hit confirms are quite pretty, but I don't think he's doing them just for style. I think, his own setup, the way that he does it, he's gotten used to it. And so, like that, just like that, he's able to refly and further confirm for a little bit more damage, especially when you throw Commando in there. And War Destroyer has not been able to get anything too damaging started. He needs to find an infinite. This War of Attrition won't serve him well in the long run. See, things like that.
Yeah, absolutely, because at this point now, yeah, that's what I was looking to see. Nick can just DHC into Storm and start the runaway chase all over again. Let Sentinel heal up a bit, hide behind that Commando assist. That's a punish right there.
Yeah, he went for the infinite right there. Nick kind of being a little bit playful, perhaps is the right word. Ooh, triangle jumps. He's kind of showing off here a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. He knows he's in the lead, but there's the hit. Oh, it could be all over here.
This is going to snowball so bad, of course. Commentator's curse right into the proton cannon, though.
All right, Dad, Doug, get time to hit Sentinel?
Of course you missed it, bro. How? It's for your life.
Sometimes you choke it up a little bit.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Of course. No.
You didn't have to taunt him like that, Nick. Come on.
That's it. Justice? Of course, bro. Of course. No. Why does it have to go down that way? Like, it would so seem, right?
Cyclops there instead of Cable. So interesting to see how that works. I imagine he still has Rocket Punch assist for Magneto for that rush down. But chest-to-chest start of the round. Here we go.
Yeah, it's a variation of maybe Matrix sense where instead of Storm, he picks Magneto. It does work out, if you are able to confirm the Cyclops assist into the Magneto infinite. But Gconceptz very well aware of that gameplay. Ends up finding Sentinel right now, though, looking for that angle, that appropriate hit that leads into death. And there it is. Of course he misses it. Boost.
Yeah, and MSP is one of those teams you have to play pretty perfect because not a lot of health on your side. Magneto can die pretty quickly, got to safely DHC into Storm. Now he's got to build up that bar and try to find multiple clean hits on Sentinel to get the kill.
Yeah, Jake from State Farm though. Okay, I see the progress. Okay. He's moving around with Sentinel, not just staying in one place and letting Gcon do what he wants to do. Us!
All right, nice damage there.
Good fast fly right there, even with Cyclops not necessarily doing as much damage as Commando would, but right now he is cooking with Sentinel. Okay. It's not going to be enough, but it's going to be close. Yep.
Yeah, very close.
Call us this.
Oh, can't get Sentinel out.
This is still pretty even for all intents and purposes. Nice there by Gcon, not enough to kill, but now it is. Yes, and just like that, the match off of 2-3 different interactions takes a completely different turn. Ooh, get down there, girl.
Oh, lighten up Psylocke. Psylocke bleeding, gonna lose all that red health coming in now.
Yeah, that kind of hurt.
That's a big swing.
That's pretty doable. He's got 4 meters.
Yeah, you got plenty of bar now. You can really just jump up, chip Psylocke out, and then it's just Cyclops versus Magneto. That's what he's gonna do here.
This is pretty doable. He's 1 kick away, but Magneto's side blade, of course, extremely dangerous. He's looking for that 1 hit. Oh. Can you get out? No.
He couldn't match out, found the hit, found the Tempest. Just like that, Gconceptz takes game 1.
We need a button that when you press it, it does 20 different interactions, or it does 20 different inputs, such that if you press it once per second, you get out of the Tempest for free. That's what we need.
We need a mash out of Tempest button. I like that.
Oh, okay.
Someone who hates fighting Magnetos, especially online.
Pushback there. I like that. Listen, man.
Look, I don't like fighting Magneto any more than you do, so I like the 1-button mash out idea.
We're in the era where, let's just say, mechanical efficiency is well regarded, right? So why not? But right now, we're back into this Magneto action. It's about who gets the first hit right there. Gcon does, or one that translates into all of it. Nice.
Nice with the whirlwind extension there. Gonna walk him. Gonna get the kill here with the ROM Infinite. Set up a guard break on Sentinel.
Oh man, he's gonna put him right back in the corner just like that. Yeah, here we go. Here's where the 1-button mash would help. No. So difficult to get out of the corner. Nice reset right there. Gcon is cooking at the moment. Another one.
This is why Magneto by a lot of people is often called the great equalizer, because he turns it into just one of these kinds of games where you just run over the opponent.
Yeah, just out of anything. Any single hit leads to death. Especially when it's in the hands of somebody as competent as Gcon right there. His movement, crisp, very fast. And he tends not to miss because his execution has been getting better and better. So 2-0 Gcon. Jake has had his moments, but he needs to be the one to get the hit with Magneto. Otherwise, he's going to be at an incredible disadvantage.
Absolutely, and I wonder if he might consider a switch. You know, the point Magneto battle has not been working out for him so far. I wonder if he'll either switch or stick with the same team. As we talked about, you know, a lot of people have a lot of different teams in their pockets, but looks like he's going to stick with the team he was rocking.
Yeah, it's an interesting variation, right? We're used to seeing Matrix, or we're used to seeing, you know, maybe Storm instead of Cyclops for the MSS, but I can see this working. It's just because Cyclops does present Magneto with a lot of opportunities, unless, of course, you run into Blade. Oh, no.
Right, exactly.
Scott Summers out there by himself. No.
I talked about Cable being a corny character earlier. I think Cyclops is a corny character. He's getting opened up right now.
I agree with you. Like, not just from this game, like his presence in X-Men and all that. But Jake making it work. That's a Commando combination. I'm starting to think that Jake is naturally more of a Santhrax player. That would have been it for Magneto twice in this set, because earlier he couldn't quite get the damage output from Cyclops as he would have right there. Can you confirm though? No. But I get what he's doing. He's putting Cyclops in there because he wants him to be serviceable to Magneto, but in return, he's not getting as much damage output from the Sentinel combination. So now Gcon just all over him because there's nothing to keep him off of him. There's no anti-air.
Yeah, exactly. And when Sentinel's pinned on the ground like this, you take a lot of his mobility away, take a lot of his tool set away. makes it really hard for the Sentinel player to come back.
Yeah, absolutely. So he needs... No, he's going to get punished. Oh, Gcon barely late on that, but he knew. He floated a little too late into the punish, but that was the plan. Magneto with one more chance. Another one.
Oh, he's going to lose his Sentinel. No, Sentinel lives. All right.
No.
We're living it on Pixel right now, Neo.
Yeah, just enough, though, for Gcon. Nice cross-up right there. And Gcon makes a swift travel into the next part of the bracket.
Playing that a lot more lately. I do see him streaming that a good bit. And Tobi rocking an interesting spell, I should say, of Sentinel, Storm, and Iron Man. So no Magneto, no Cap, but you got Iron Man instead, so a threat of an infinite to go along with Sentinel Storm.
Absolutely, for all intents and purposes, this is what is typically known as Team Roundhouse. But, you know, Roundhouse does tend to start either Iron Man or Storm, and right now it's just not a good look.
Yeah, right away, SmoothViper just putting all the pressure on, causing Sentinel to bleed, forcing Tobi to get in Storm, but now really you don't have a lot of good assist options here because you can't call Sentinel, he'll probably die in one hit. Iron Man's not a great anti-air against another Sentinel. So SmoothViper in the driver's seat.
Absolutely, and you're right there. I was going to say he's going to get punished off a fast fly. SmoothViper, he is in one of these categories that I like to recognize as perhaps not the flashiest, nor not the flashiest, but he knows where to be and where he needs to be, and when he hits you, it hurts. He understands how to punish and spacing, really good spacing like that. See, just gliding across the screen, knowing when to be safe, giving Tobi a lot of problems here. Oos.
Jeez Louise, yeah, a very blue-collar Marvel player, as I like to call it. You know, not the flashiest, as you mentioned, but someone who can get their hands dirty, knows where to be at all times, and is optimal with their execution.
Yeah, so they will be in the correct spaces, right? These zoners, and yet simultaneously, when they get a chance, they're gonna make it hurt, and that's SmoothViper's, you know, I think overall a flowchart for the most part, but you know his game knowledge as well aids him in doing that. It's like, oh, I shouldn't be here. Okay, I need to be here. I'm safe. I'm not safe. It's difficult to face players like that, and especially with the threat of, you know, the DHC or a fast fly that could at any point take 40 to 60%.
All right, and so Tobi gonna make a switch here. The gun's gonna come out on his side.
Yeah,
are we gonna see looking like Team Scrub maybe? Yeah, we're gonna see Team Scrub.
Yeah, I think it's a better bet. You know, that team, Roundhouse's team, it can work, but in my opinion, you kind of have to have a brawler type of style to be able to throw SmoothViper off and force an infinite, things like that. But you know, Tobi is not playing the team like that, so I think Cable is the fine substitute. Already doing better.
Exactly, already doing better. Finds a shot. Now, you've talked about how you played this matchup a lot. You hate facing Cables. How does this matchup typically go if you are the Sandthrax player?
It's in Cable's favor when you have Sentinel out there by default. Can you do things to make like that? See, can you do things to make the matchup closer? Can you do things to you know, put Cable in certain situations? Sure, but for the most part, when you have Sentinel Cap out there, you have to block a lot of scenarios. You have to be very careful. The better matchup, of course, is Storm, where she can approach with better angles, hit him with triangle jumps. But, you know, it might cost you Sentinel in doing so, and that's what we have right now.
Raw tag.
I like that. I kind of like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good choice, honestly.
Yeah, he'll take that. He'll preserve Cable. But look, he shot, right? He shot with Cable and then tagged. There was a little bit of thinking on that. It wasn't just like a raw tag, you know. He shot. SmoothViper didn't quite recognize that the tag was coming, and so he only got a little bit of a punish. Overall, that was a great decision right there by Tobi, and now he earns this game. Look at that.
Yeah, Tobi definitely in the driver's seat right now. Captain Commando, a character that's not going to do a ton by himself. As I say that, Sentinel is out of the matchup.
God.
SmoothViper has plenty of meter.
Well, just you know, he got bullets.
Yeah, just run away and shoot him. Yeah, chip him out.
Oh, of course, the last little bit of it.
It's always the last hit, right, Neo?
Yeah, it's like, no, well, you know, maybe I can land and you know, YOLO a sword and this is nope, dead. EED. Yeah.
Right, so Tobi puts one on the board, looking good. Now we'll see if a switch comes from SmoothViper's side, because again, he's one of those people that can play a lot of teams. I've seen him play an MSP before, so we're going to see if he decides to make a switch.
I think he'll keep the team, and as I say that, he picks Magneto to accentuate your point. Great call right there on your end. This is the benefit of knowing Magneto-based teams, because now Tobi has to start Cable. He won the last game. He can't start Sentinel. So Magneto's going to look to harass him and do a lot of damage right here. Yep. Okay. And to be honest, this is where the true prowess of a Cable gets tested. On a fast character that can approach from different angles, weird angles. How good is your defense? How good is your bomb placement? How good are your dashes, right? Ooh.
I like that. Snap to keep the string safe rather than burn the air Hyper Viper beam.
I gotta say, Tobi is actually in the way that he's moving Cable and staying out of these difficult situations. Calling Captain Commando appropriately. Okay, Tobi, I see you. Causing a DHC with SmoothViper. Look at that. Crouching short, retrieves real estate. I like that. Okay, this kid came to play.
Exactly.
Oof. Nice push block right there. Maintained his composure. That could have been all bad. He has to be careful. No. Oh, that would have been sick.
Doing a great job protecting his Commando assist with Cable. Every time he calls Commando and thinks he's unsafe, he's going to jump back, fire a bullet, maybe go into a super. Just protect your assist. Make sure they're not bleeding out there.
Yeah, this is such good coverage and overall good defense. The bombs, they're not... most often when you have a beginner's Cable or even an intermediate, you throw them at the character. No, he's throwing them around himself most often to protect his landing and other angles, but not this time. SmoothViper finally finds the hit. That's dead.
That's a dead Cable now, and now you can kind of get your maul on.
Yes, but Tobi still does have Commando to back him just like that. SmoothViper has to be careful. Nice combo right there. No pickup, no follow-up, rather. Ooh.
It finds the hit. Good damage. Didn't get the disruptor call there on the knockdown from Sentinel, but still good damage.
Yeah, Tobi needs to find his way out of the corner, which you see he's back into the corner, so that he can have real estate to work with and utilize Commando as more of a threat against SmoothViper, who doesn't have an anti-air, but right now he's getting absolutely chipped. There's not much he can do.
Yeah, SmoothViper's approach here, very smart, just wearing him down.
What's he gonna do? Decision time. Decision time. Okay, that's good because Magneto won't die. Well, non-blockable anyway. Nice. Yeah, this just snowballed ever since SmoothViper was able to get the hit with Storm on Cable. Everything snowballed in his favor. That it's difficult because Cable has to keep multiple characters off of him when he's fighting MSS, right? If you force Magneto to DHC, now you got to deal with the threat of Storm and that DHC, and it's not easy, to get a hit on Magneto such that it will kill. So most often, Magneto will be able to get out, and then Cable has to deal with again the threat of the DHC. So, I mean, Tobi did a good job. It's just it's a lot of work. A lot of work.
Absolutely a lot of work, but now a chance, because this is a 3 out of 5 set, for Tobi to adapt. Does he come with another counter pick team here? Or is he going to stick with Team Scrub? All right, it looks like he's sticking with Scrub.
And interesting, it seems, well, I don't know, I think he's going to start Sentinel this time because the switch glitch would allow him to. No, wow, okay.
He's going to stick with the Cable, all right.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like this decision in general, but to his credit, he's been doing good work with Cable, staying out of dodge, just like that.
As we say that.
Yeah. Oh man, this is tough. Oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah, the bane of Cable's existence is characters, like you said earlier, who can rush him down and maul him, and that's what we just saw there from SmoothViper.
Yeah, and other dynamics in the team as well. Nice confirm right there almost. But other dynamics in that, not only is it Sentinel Cable having to deal with the rushdown, as we said, but also that it's a 3-point character team. You have to do so much work because you have, 2 characters or 2-point characters and 1 assist, so to speak. And so a lot of different dynamics in SmoothViper's favor, all of them snowballing to just him doing good work on Tobi here.
And snowballing is a great way to describe it because he just really ran away with that match. The second Cable died, everything went downhill for Tobi and went into SmoothViper's favor. And he takes it 3-1. Great set.
Yeah, it would have been, I don't know.
I don't know, because I know Beatsofdevil does play Sentinel Cyclops with Dhalsim.
Yeah, no, this is it. This is what we were talking about. Oh, here we go.
Heck yeah. Awesome gameplay.
Yeah, you don't get to see this. You don't get to see this a lot. Oh, look at that. Manipulating real estate with all of his movements right there. Look at that. And just like that, Iron Man is out of here for the most part. Look at this control. Okay.
Yeah, one of the benefits of Dhalsim is you have those far-reaching normals like you see there on Sentinel and the ability to rush down.
Oh, what is happening? Okay. Really? Oh my God! Cross up to the other side.
No walk him, gonna go for the reset. No, go for the super, take the damage.
Great showing there by Beatsofdevil. Exactly illustrating what we were talking about earlier, what Dhalsim can do, and the fire super goes neatly right into Sentinel DMC. A lot of damage there, and quite frankly, the unfamiliarity that Dhalsim can present, if you know how to use them, is always a tool to your advantage.
Absolutely. All right, Iron Man escapes the unblockable, still got a chance.
Oh my God, who would have thought that? You know, because he tends to be serviceable in Street Fighter games. Obviously not the cheapest. You do have to put in a lot of work with Dhalsim, but he can do really well in Street Fighter games. To see him actually make an impact here, and that he's being developed into potentially a threat is quite a treat. Good stuff to Beatsofdevil.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of ran away with game one. Great to see that Dhalsim gameplay.
Yeah, see, somebody in the chat, I didn't even know Dhalsim was in this game. Well, not only is in this game, but he's kicking ass. Well, up. It took 25 years, but here we are. Yeah. You know, again, following on some of the comments here, I do think Anacris has a lot of potential. Very difficult character to use, confusing character to use. But it seems that we are carving, you know, in this era of Marvel, we're not just, you know, simultaneously keeping up with the top tiers, we're carving an additional layer of characters that can present problems like Dhalsim. Ooh. Oh, look at these movements, these triangle jumps. Nice confirm right there, just misses the combo, but finishes her off, and Dhalsim doing some work.
Yeah, Dhalsim put in a lot of work so far in this set for Beatsofdevil, and again, it's that unorthodox gameplay that you're probably not used to facing. There's that teleport reset in the air that we talked about earlier. You got those long-reaching limbs in the air that help you pressure. You've got a fast dash speed. You've got great damage and a good DHC.
You got the air super. There's some resets that go into the air super that for the most part, most people don't know how to get out of. Right there, nice rush down. Look at this. That's still gonna hit. It's gonna hit. Oh my God, DHC, he's dead.
Yeah, Tony Stark is gone, and just like that, Dhalsim comes back in for Beatsofdevil. Do you have a guard break? Yes, you do.
That would have, I mean, he missed it, but that definitely is something. This is all gonna snowball again. He missed the combo, but what this really means, wow.
Nice.
He cycled all the way through so that he could get Sentinel in. But what this means, inevitably, folks, is that we're going to have to deal. I mean, if Beats ever shows up to a tournament, man, dude, this guy's going to be a super landmine for sure. Because, I mean, Sentinel Cyclops already is a good combo. And the way that he is presenting, you know, Dhalsim's movements and his damage output with Sentinel, I mean, you have to be very careful now with characters like this.
Absolutely. And this is the type of team that, you know, if you're not prepared for it, like you said, it can be a landmine in tournaments because you don't know how to match up against it. You don't know how to get out of its pressure, and it can run you over before you even know what happened.
Yeah, a lot of hours, you can tell, a lot of grind, a lot of different forms of experimentation right there. You can tell, yeah, produced, you know, this fruit, all that labor, I'm sure, in the lab. And Crazy. 2025 Dhalsim making an impact. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. So Luna's going to make the switch up. Looks like they're going to Team Combo Fiend here. We got Magneto, Iron Man, Sentinel. Try to change up the matchup a little bit. Try to match Dhalsim's speed with Magneto.
You can tell, you know, the surprise. Oh my God, that was kind of cool. You can tell the surprise factor, you know, from Jason Luna. It's like, oh, okay, so this shouldn't be giving me as many problems as it is. And next thing you know, he's getting hit by, you know, a limb or two like that. Look at this.
A very far hitting limit that.
Oh my God, he brought him all the way back down and up. Finished Magneto off. Well, he missed a guard break right there.
Now, yeah, again, he's got Iron Man in the corner, and this is the type of pressure we've been seeing in these first 2 games. Here we're seeing it again in Game 3. That's a dead Tony Stark.
Yeah, actually, oh, he missed the last part right there. I don't think that was an intentional reset, but Cyclops sets up these combos and these possibilities for Dhalsim quite nicely, actually. He missed it right there. That DHC would have worked, I think.
Yeah, but able to get Dhalsim out, because one of the flaws with Dhalsim is he takes a lot of damage, takes more damage than the average character, so was able to get his Dhalsim out, get his Sentinel in, and now you got that pressure of Sentinel Cyclops that you talked about, where it's just one of those combos that's going to keep you in the corner.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, I mean, he does have his ace in the hole, right? The Dhalsim, the difference maker, so to speak, the unfamiliarity, the unorthodox approach. But if that gets put in the shelf for a little bit, he can go right back to Sentinel Cyclops pressure, the classic duo that we've seen over the years. You know, if this guy starts going to tournaments, or if he goes to tournaments, he's going to be a problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
great set, though.
A dream. And a little bit of luck your way. So Gconceptz trying to get away from that and take that away from SHAKIRA. Let's see what Go For Broke can do here. Just hit him with weird stuff, G. Just, you know, approach him. Approach him in a weird way. He'll get hit. Now Gconceptz doing a good job of staying away. Go For Broke, not being reckless right now. Gets hit. 50% gone already. He's going to start getting a little antsy here. Yep. Nice fast fly right there. Great catch by Go For Broke. Getting hit by all the commandos and all of the Hellstorm. Very good call right there by Gcon picking this team. Maybe, just maybe, the beginning, had they picked MSP, would have been different, and so on and so forth. So Gcon playing defensively, not giving Go For Broke too much to work with here. Yeah, he's gonna lay him out. Nice confirm right there. Gcon came to play. Casual tryhard that he is. Didn't give much, if anything at all, to Go For Broke that game. Go For Broke, if you're listening to me, you gotta go for it. You're not have to go back to your reckless, improved ways, especially if you went off of Frosty. That's as much I'll say. Yeah, and so, you know, Gconceptz is looking to more or less do exactly what he just did, stay out of harm's way, pick his spots and deal as much damage as possible. Go For Broke, you gotta go, bro. Yeah, just go. Yeah. But in doing so, a little bit of, there you go. Just hypergrab just to do it. This is the Go For Broke we know. There we go, folks. Turbulence. Look at Gcon. Look at Gcon with the up back, fighting for his life right there. Oh my God. So Go For Broke doing a little bit better, putting a little turbulence on the plane, so to speak, and Gcon not knowing where he is on the way down. There it is. But why do you drop against good top players, Go For Broke? That was your chance. Another one. And another missed input right there. Does not let him get the kill on Sentinel. But it's not so bad. My God. Gcon right now trying to just reset the game, reset the neutral. Go For Broke doing good work, punishing that commando assist. Gcon against the ropes a little bit, not with the Storm, but with his other two characters. All of a sudden, Go For Broke going crazy. Look at that grab. Oh, Nice block right there. I don't know if he meant to do that at all. I don't think so, but it worked out. And just like that, Go for Broke is going for broke. Another Street Fighter crouching low into the grab. No tech from... It's snowballing, folks. It's snowballing. He definitely saw the exhibition, and he is copying that tenfold. He is making somebody block the crouching low with Storm and then grabbing them. Doesn't deal too much damage, but hey, everything adds up. You know, guys, I'm dying because I know the type of struggle that Gcon is going through at the moment. He's picking MSP.
Neo, you're having fun with this, though. You're laughing, you're enjoying yourself. This is the kind of matchup you wanted to see, though. MSP mauling somebody. This is your favorite, right?
Oh, yeah. This is the entertainment right here. Oh, Gcon gets a hit. Well done. And now it's Go for Broke that's going to have to stay out of harm's way and build 2 meters. You know, it's all well and good fun, guys. Of course, you know, no necessary bias here. It's just, the butterfly hit Gcon. I know exactly what's going on in Gcon's head. It's like, bro, imagine somebody that likes to be clean cut, that likes to, you know, present well, and he just finds himself in all these situations, and he goes, well, what's going on here?
Bro, he's having to fight a guy who comes in with his shirt untucked, one shoe untied.
And gives him problems, but not this round. He's doing good work right here. Yeah. He's setting order, so to speak, with MSP, despite the inherent risk that you have to take when you're playing Magneto against Magneto.
I like this. Gconceptz, kind of like you said, making it a bit more law and order here. But as I say that, he gets opened up. This is an opportunity for Go for Broke here.
Oh yeah, it's an opportunity.
He gets away.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was a grab. And Gcon, I don't even think he blocked. I mean, he wasn't gonna tech it. All you need is Magneto in a dream, folks. That's all you need. But Gcon, established. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. Alrighty, Blade comes through for Gcon defensively.
Ooh, that could have been something if that double snap had landed. Goes for it again. Wait a minute.
Gcon is so mad. Oh my god. Nah, but it's not gonna be enough. Good try right there by SHAKIRA. This is interesting, folks. This is the type of variance, right? I personally hate it. I gotta tell you, general reaction for all the fun I'm having, right? I've learned to have a different take, or at least a combined take when I am commentating versus when I'm playing. I am very similar to Gcon when it comes to not liking variance. I think it's a little scrubby. That's my personal opinion. Some people have a different opinion about it. It's like, well, it's about being unorthodox. It's about not being linear. So be it. But you know, to actually see it as a spectator, right, it's kind of fun to see, like, the turbulence that's happening on the screen.
Yeah, it's great when you don't have to be on the other side of it, right?
Absolutely.
It's like going to a demolition derby. It's probably really fun for the audience. It's not fun for the people driving the car.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gonna happen. It's gonna.
Oh no, the double snap. Here we go. Just like that, Psylocke is gone. SHAKIRA gets to apply all that pressure now.
Oh my god, this might force a last game. You know, players like this now are a threat. And when I mean like this, I mean that you don't... Okay, hold on. Let's hold that thought into Shockwave. Okay. Nice triangle jump. I don't know what Go for Broke was doing, but it works out in Gcon's favor. Oh, he spaced. Yeah, Gcon. Oh, he broke. Nice break. But now the universe... Yeah, he was due. He was due.
Exactly. Gets a double snap of his own.
Yeah. Gcon's pressing the buttons hard, I can tell you. It's as if I'm watching him in his apartment in New York, pressing the buttons as hard as he possibly could right after he got the hit. So, good match. Entertaining does present the Iron Man, War Machine, Sentinel combination, Cable combination. But lately, he's been playing Marvel for different purposes. I think he just wants to have more fun. So he's picking this team against Romneto's MSP all the way from New York. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, absolutely. So got that Thanos bubble assist, going to track him down.
Wait, I snapped off of the bubble.
Yeah, he got out of that bubble, did not want to deal with any sort of nonsense that comes from that Thanos bubble assist. Snaps in the Sentinel.
It works. Some of this works. Don't underestimate it. But now Romneto is oh my goodness, he was kind of finding a rhythm, a rushdown rhythm, but that got stopped real quick. Oh,
nice, catches the air dash.
My God. Wow, I wonder if he could have rolled right there. Maybe not. Ooh. Yo, these grabs. We are in the grab era.
We're in the grab era. Unless you're Thanos, the only character in the game that doesn't have an air throw. Romneto trying to build back some meter here.
Oh, that could have been. I mean, if he would have floated correctly earlier, that could have been punished. But who knows? Then maybe General could look in a different direction. Right now, though, Romneto. Oh, I gotta believe that was a missed input. But and as if that wasn't bad enough, the rocket punch comes through, and now Romneto unlikely to take this game. Wow, General Thriller with this Thanos, interesting team.
I'm going to tell you right now, if that Sentinel Unblockable had comboed into the bubble assist, I was going to lose my mind.
I think it might work. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I do want to see it, right? Look at this fun that some of these guys are having, right? And I don't think, well, if we were talking, for example, about animatednick, right? Perhaps there's a little bit of intentional pizzazz right there. Look, I can compete with this team. I can beat you with Thanos. I don't think that's General Thriller's take. I just think he's having fun with the game. I think right now he's not, generally in his life, he doesn't really want to play top tier. And he can still compete with this team. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Try to have some fun while you're playing. Try to add your own little flavor. The competitive high-level play. That's what we're seeing here from Thriller right now. Although Romneto not out of it, trying to make a comeback.
Oh, absolutely not. Now Thriller trying to build 2 meters with TNT. Romneto on the hunt. Side blade.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yo. Oh my God! And just like that, as we were giving.
And he's bagging.
My God, are you serious, bro? No.
Bro, we got our first bags of the night. We had taunts earlier, now we got bags.
That is a direct response by Romneto saying, I came back with Psylocke on this team of yours. I don't know if Romneto feels personally insulted, right, that General Thriller's going with this team. Okay, he's building up. He's building up to it. We started out with Thanos, now we got Combo Fiend. I highly suspect that if Romneto gets another win, we will reach Thriller's final form with his main team. But he does good work with Combo Fiend, so let's not underestimate that.
Thriller does have a pretty solid Magneto, has a solid Sentinel. Like you said, Romneto trying to force him to bring the real stuff out.
Man, that teabag might have ripple effects down the line, folks, and it could be now.
The problem here, again, when you're playing MSP and your Magneto starts bleeding, you have to make that decision of when do I get him out and when do I bring Storm in to kind of change up the tempo of the gameplay.
Yeah, absolutely. And General Thriller playing a little bit different now, right? He did feel the force of that teabag right in his face, and so now he's trying to play a little bit more serious, I think, and just like that, gets the crouching kick with Sentinel right into a lot of damage. Romneto doesn't have much to work with here, but he needs to survive. He needs to keep, his characters alive. Nice right there, but I don't know that benefits his cause. Yeah, that's still a very hard matchup.
Yeah, because you out Sentinel, but now you bring in Magneto, equally as big problem, like you said.
Yeah, I think he might have been a force of habit. Maybe in other situations he's found himself in that benefits him, but maybe not necessarily with this team. And Thriller finds the cannon. He tends not to miss the infinite. Of course, he misses the infinite.
Right as you say that, right? Commentator's curse.
Yeah, you know, it is a thing. Like, I don't think it's just when it happens to happen. You know, like, oh, it's bound to happen a percentage of the time. I do think that if you say it enough, it does become a thing. Maybe, I don't know. But you know, going back to this critical, very important topic. That's the whatchamacallit, the insult, I'll just label it that way, that Romneto threw his way, the teabagging, very important topic in the FGC. I think that Thriller might have still picked, you know, Thanos, because it's like, okay, whatever, I'm just having fun. But once the teabag was in full effect, it has now snowballed into a semi-serious endeavor from Thriller, and now Romneto with the T-bomb.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the Tron bomb coming out here for Romneto. That Tron assist can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, if you get caught, especially in a sandwich situation, you're going to lose 80%. Oos! Man, she shows up and she deals damage. She does.
Yeah, you sacrifice having a true anti-air on your team for the benefit of drastically increased damage, and just like that, Iron Man's gone on the side of General Thriller.
Yeah, and like just like you said, she was part of the equation. She came out, did the assist, and DHC'd, and now Romneto found the infinite, lets it go. You know, General Thriller has one more chance, but he's against the ropes here.
I'm gonna bring back the Magneto of his own. Try to apply that pressure to Storm. Storm gets away, and now you just build that bar. Hit the skies, build the meter.
Man, this is what we were talking about. This is what we were talking about, right? So we have character entertainment, right? Character variety and stylistic variety, but we also have personalities, and moments, right? That the actual human beings, the players create, much like the teabagging that has led to this. You can tell there's a little bit of tension, right? At the beginning, it was all fun and games. It was Thanos. This is a little bit of different mood setting, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. Now Romneto here in full control right now, trying to put himself on the match point. Thriller, though, still has a chance. Sentinel by himself, still nothing to slouch at, especially if he can get rid of Storm.
Yeah, so not completely over. Just the odds heavily against him. I'm interested to see if he's going to either pick this team, right, or if he's going to go to his main team. I got to tell you, either way, nice, that's confirmed right there. But if General Thriller sticks with this team, he has what we like to call an option select, right?
Yep.
He can try to win with Combo Fiend, and if he does, he's going to be able to say, well, I beat you with my Combo Fiend team. And if he loses, he's going to say, well, or he not that he's going to say it, but he can say, oh, I didn't even play my main team, which he doesn't.
He's going to stick with Combo Fiend, it looks like. Oh, no, okay. A little bit of a change up again. Going to bring in Cable. So you're going to stick with Sentinel, but swap out Magneto for the gun.
Yeah, this has been a combination that late Josh 360 and General Thriller have been exhibiting, right? I think Josh 360 is really taking this team seriously. I think General Thriller kind of dabbled with it. But right now, he could have had an infinite, but Brett, relentless in his pursuit with Trombone right here.
Yeah, possible accidental alpha counter, then bringing in Cable, but nevertheless has Cable on point now, trying to set up that trap game. Magneto out. This is what we talked about earlier. With Magneto, you just want to try to keep him as far away as possible and shoot him when you get the chance.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, to Thriller's credit, even though he hasn't been as active competitively, he developed the Sheriff in his own right. He has a very, very competent Cable, top tier Cable. Nice tag right there, I have to say, because I mean, look, I don't like tags, I really don't, but there are certain situations where it makes mathematical sense to do them. He was against the corner, so there's a lot of angles where the tag will be able to get through. But even if it didn't, he was only going to take maybe 20% punishment for it.
And right now, Romneto's team, with the exception of Tron, on its last leg right here. Magneto is bleeding. Storm has lost over 80%. Storm is now gone. Magneto's about to be gone.
Yeah, and you know, a little bit of a I want to point something out right here. Thriller is hovering with Sentinel. If you look at the flames, he is intentionally flying in a way right there. That's for showmanship purposes. That's not, you know, Sentinel's natural way of flight. If you move him that way, it's showing. Look what I did to you. Look what I'm doing to you. See that type of showmanship right there.
Almost an air teabag, as it were.
Yeah, it's just exactly. It's his response to Romneto's ground teabag earlier. My God. Thriller.
Yeah, he's not even trying to win at this point. He's just flying away and calling assists.
Yeah, this
almost
is
like taunting.
Yeah, this is something where you now ask if people are cool with each other. Like, if you weren't like a person, right, that was just like a spectator, like we are, you see these people, you know, at a tournament, you would want to see, like, if they talk to each other, or if it's like, oh, it's all well and good, it was just part of the game. You're like, all right. But they may very well just look at each other and be like, asshole, don't talk to me.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, like, look, he's not even calling assists. He's not doing anything offensive. He's just burning the last 12 seconds of Marvel. Showing, hey, look, you want to bag me?
Yeah, I don't know if these guys, you know, throughout the course of this, or by way, rather, of this set, if they're cool with each other. I really don't. They may very well be. They may very well. This might be something that they do, right, that they have done in the past. That might be 50%. There's just as a reasonable likelihood that, like, now they don't like each other.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Chat's saying this is next level trolling, but I like to see it. This is entertainment for me. I'm enjoying it.
Hell yeah, it's entertainment. Entertainment. We all benefit from this. 2-2. Romneto has the option to, you know, go back to Tron, or, you know, go back to MSP. This is an interesting team. It's an interesting dynamic that Thriller presents here at the end. I think Romneto will go back to MSP. I think. And there it
is. Coming back out from Romneto, and I like that. You have the benefit of being up 2-1 earlier. You now get the last counter pick opportunity.
Oh man, the beginning. Romneto looking for that. He's gonna rush him,
but no.
And man is dangerous too. See? Oh,
that could have been an infinite. Yeah, off that overhead.
Take these knees to the face. Oh my God, Romneto needs to find a hit ASAP or get Magneto out of there ASAP. Oh.
And went for the snap, did not find it.
Oh my God, it's gonna be one of those games. Oh my God, it's gonna snowball bad. Instead of Romneto getting a double snap, it's the universe favoring Thriller by way of his own proper decision making. A proton cannon's coming, folks. Oh no.
Oh yeah, he's gone. VHT, you'll get the tag.
Are we gonna get trolling, or are we just gonna get a kill?
No, we're just gonna get unblockable. I like that.
Is this a perfect? No.
No, not anymore. Close though. As close to a perfect as you can probably get without a perfect. That's absolute domination any way you slice it.
Yeah, and look, entertaining set for numerous reasons, right? So shout outs to both of them. Again, depends, right? So if you start Sentinel, you will always want to be above the other Sentinel and be second when you call Commando assist. But in this particular matchup right here, right, you want to be the one to get 2 meters first and land the deadly DHC, get to have the threat quicker, so to speak. But it was unnecessary right now for animatednick, as he does a lot of damage on Wenzel. But, you know, that's the flow chart. When you start Storm, build 2 meters and hope to land the hit. Now we got a completely different dynamic.
Yeah, exactly. Now your Storm, you get to run away. Again, call your Commando second. That looks like what animatednick is doing here. Building up that meter again, so he has plenty of resources to take out Wenzel's Sentinel if he gets a clean hit.
Wenzel is moving right there. You can recognize a player's awareness level, his level of studying when he does dash in, dash back. Usually that's for a purpose. It's to bait and assist. It's to create real estate opportunities. So I'm watching Wenzel move with Sentinel like that, yes. But animatednick, nothing to him. Still has a health advantage.
Yeah, his Capcom is bleeding though, so he's gonna have to be careful with calls in the future. Nick gonna get Wenzel gonna get Sentinel out there, bring back in Storm.
Yeah, and it makes sense. His Sentinel was bleeding. I do though think that it's appropriate to look for one final opening if you can, but he wasn't able to find it, and now it's even worse. Lose at Storm. animatednick for the most part, right, maintaining his solid approach. He's not overcommitting. Nice fast fly right there, picking his shots, and takes this one.
Oh, nice, goes low, very good, opens him up. And Wenzel just putting the stick down, knows the game's over. Let's go to game number 2, he says.
This is what I was telling Mike, you know, at the exhibition. I am an advocate of never giving up. It makes absolute sense, right? Generally, in any endeavor that you do, it's sound advice. However, you know, even in Marvel, there are instances where it's just unreasonably difficult to think you're going to make a comeback. And to exert that much energy and to try to doing it might hurt your chances for the next game, because now you might be tired, you might be mentally fatigued. You need everything that you can possibly muster for the next game. If it's pretty impossible to come back, you know, you might want to just let go and save your energy for the next game.
Into the next game we go again. The Storm Mirror starting us off here.
Yeah, see, you gotta work to get that deadly DHC and have the advantage over the other person. So right now, animatednick has the advantage. He should be pressing as he does, and now Sentinel's almost dead. That's crazy.
Yeah, it just takes one stray hit like that, and your assist can get blown up by this team.
Oh man, Wenzel has some tough decisions to make soon. Yeah, he has to put Commando out there to let Sentinel heal a bit. This is where animatednick has to press, right? Because Capcom Commando doesn't have many options, and even if he does land that hit, he wouldn't sacrifice half of Sentinel, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so. You wouldn't want to DHC in Sentinel while he's still missing 50% of his red health. So for all that, he's going to lose the Capcom of his own, and animatednick still in the driver's seat here.
Absolutely, he did accomplish a little bit of a goal, which was to give Sentinel more health. However, that came at the expense of Commando, so difficult trade-off right there. This is not, he's not going to beat Nick, I can tell you, in this passive approach. Yeah, he has to be a little bit more aggressive and put Nick in awkward situations, because otherwise Nick's just going to stay away and shoot his shots, pick him apart with lasers and you know, Captain Commando assist calls like that, DHC. So Wenzel has to look to be more aggressive in general, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Has plenty of meter to spend now, though, so has that advantage going for him.
See? There you go. Now he has a chance. That's it. You got it.
Nice.
Are you crazy? Oh my God. He's giving Nick a chance. Nice crouching fierce. It works out, and it's snowballed completely off of the aggression factor right there. Wow.
Yeah, you called it, Neo. Switching up, being more aggressive, earned Wenzel that win.
Yeah, because, you know, he had roughly 5% with Storm, 5% with Sentinel, something like that. And if he would have just stayed away, eventually, just by the attrition, right, bound to get hit by a laser, bound to get hit by a Captain Commando assist call or a Typhoon. So your best bet at that point, you're already going to lose. You might as well go for it. He did, and now it's 1-1. Woo!
We're getting into the nitty-gritty now. We're getting into the good games tonight.
Yeah, you know, that's such an interesting, different combinations of factors this game presents, right? Like that, just like that. A simple switch in your strategy can make all the difference. So here we go. They're both starting Storm again. You can't attack at the beginning. You're not going to deal too much damage, just like that. Now, both of them have the threat of the DHC. Right there, Wenzel, as you say, in the driver's seat. This is going to hurt.
Yeah, that should be a dead Storm. Oh no, leaves her with a little bit of life, but finds the load, doesn't let her get out.
Yeah, and just like that, Wenzel now with the advantage, health advantage, game advantage. It's just this aggression that when he turned it on, and Nick now hasn't quite adapted to it yet. He hasn't responded with his own adjustments.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those, this Marvel 2 more than anything else is a game that is all about those adjustments. When you get smacked in the face, how do you come back from it? How do you adapt? We're not really seeing that yet from Nick, as Wenzel is running away with game number 3 here.
Wow, and that was quick, fast, folks. I mean, yes, the Storm matchup did go Wenzel's way, but in general, you can tell that his approach is now giving Nick problems much more than it did the initial game. So now Nick has to think, okay, so how do I approach this? Do I want to start Storm first? Do I want to start Sentinel and change the pace of the matchup, right? What you don't want to do is do exactly as you have been doing, because Wenzel is going to keep doing what he's doing. I mean, it's working. Most often when players find something that's working, they're gonna keep doing it until the other player does something to throw that off. So let's see if you know, animatednick can do that.
Like this here, Wenzel spending the bar a little early. Interesting choice because again, now you lose that thread of America's favorite.
Yeah, this is an animatednick favorite. He should recognize that he poses much more of a threat right now. Gets a Hailstorm his way. Oh, right back at you though.
And we are just spending all of our bar. Like it's got an expiration date at the moment.
Nice. Ooh, fake the cross-up, stayed on the same side. No, see, this is where animatednick has to press. Why? Because Wenzel is 1 or 2 bad calls away from his Commando dying. That's not the case with animatednick, so it doesn't benefit him the most to be passive right now. Just like that. Whoa, my God, destruction.
You know, I blinked and that game was over. I took my eyes off the screen for 1 second, and just like that, animatednick has tied up the score.
It's because he fought fire with fire a little bit. He wasn't reckless, but he recognized that he couldn't be as passive as he was before. So, you know, he hit him with a couple of Hailstorms. He was a little bit more active. Now we find ourselves at an interesting situation. What's Wenzel gonna do now? Is he just gonna regular plan or is he gonna do something different?
All right, so into the deciding game number 5 here. We're going to see what happens on Wenzel's side. Again, it's going to be that Storm Mirror. I imagine Wenzel might be a little bit more careful with his meter this game.
I mean, again, it's whoever builds the first 2 meters first. If both players stay away, they tend to kind of build it at the same time, and then it's whoever lands a hit, honestly, that gets the massive advantage. See, right here, Wenzel should press because, well, not anymore, but animatednick didn't have the 2 meters in stock. Again, Wenzel should press right here. But now animatednick wouldn't need 2 meters anyway, so anybody's game. Alpha counter.
Alpha counters the Sentinel, very smart.
Oh, right in the face, girl.
Big old rocket punch to your head. Now he gets to ruck down a bit. Again, he still has the meter advantage too, so he knows he can apply that pressure, just has to counter call with his Commando assist and keep animatednick in the corner.
Oh man, yeah, he kind of changed his pace just a little bit. Wenzel wasn't as aggressive this game as he was before. Still active, but animatednick is now the one having problems figuring out the correct pace to the game. He's not out of it though.
And not out of it at all. This is still anybody's game.
No, it's not. No. That was the wrong assist. He meant that to be Commando, the DHC into Storm. animatednick doing what he can to preserve some of Sentinel's health, cost him most of Commando. He will have probably one final shot. Right there it is.
Oh, but Sentinel does not get comboed properly by the DHC, so now again, just run away and take advantage of your lead.
Oh man, how unfortunate right there for animatednick. That could have turned into something, yes. But, you know, Wenzel takes advantage and comes back from what seemed to be a pretty dire situation just off the switch of a pace in the game. Pretty good. Seems that he does join the tournament, and if so, this is going to be a really good match. Spartan is an excellent player in his own right, and so is Josh Wickfall. Let's see what happens here.
All right, rocking Iron Man versus Magneto, and again, Josh finding the first hit there with a short from Magneto. Now going to get some space, try to call that side blade assist to get that pressure on.
Oh my goodness. BigWeenie sponsor.
Shout outs to P-Hub BigWeenie, all right.
Yo, Spartan is a trip, bro.
This is what happens when you give degenerates a platform to express themselves.
Yeah, there is still here. The communities, a lot of them evolved into esports, and Marvel 2 caught some of that as it naturally would, right, given the time. But a lot of these dudes are still around doing things like this, folks. Anyway, back to the action, and going back and forth here. Wiganator trying to find a hit, but Spartan presenting problems with that repulsor blast assist.
Yeah, so Wiganator gonna get Storm in, gives Magneto some time to heal. Psylocke needs some time to heal as well, so it'd be smart for Storm to just hit the skies, build some meter while you can, and get that red life back for the rest of your team.
Yeah, I mean, right now, Josh, I think overall has a little lead. Now, that being said, Spartan does still have all 3 characters still alive, 3-point characters, so to speak, including Cable. You know, right there, he could attack right there. A little delayed. Yeah. Spartan, that should have been earlier, bro.
Yeah, there was the tag you talked about. A little late on that.
But Spartan does have a pretty competent sheriff himself. But no gunslinging will be done right here. He gets opened up 3 times. Hey, I will have to say, you know, this connection does look rough. Most of the time it seems to be okay, but I do see them being a bit underwater here.
Yeah, I mean, that can sometimes happen. No net play is going to be perfect. I know the collection, at least the PC version, is normally pretty good, but again, yeah, it looks like they are struggling with a bit of connection issues. But hey, that's an option select you get to use in 2025, right?
No, I mean, it is. It really is. And, you know, sometimes it is a pretty strong factor in matches is the connection, but I do see it, you know, and it's for both sides. They're trying different things, and maybe they're a little delayed, or, you know, the decision making, you can tell, is a few frames off. Maybe that's the reason why the tag was a little delayed from Spartan. But either way, they both got to deal with it. They're here, right? They can't be big weenies about it. So here we go, round 2.
Yeah, absolutely. The big weenie still got an opportunity to get in there. Plenty of games left. Chest to chest to start the matchup again.
I like that. Yeah, his sponsor is demanding more pushing for that cushion. Let's see what he can provide.
Trying to really penetrate Wiganator's defense right now.
I love it. And Wiganator, right, in his own right, wigging his way out of trouble, gets caught right here. You see that right there? Those are the things that Josh does that are a little bit unorthodox, unexpected. They tend to hit, and they tend to put people in bad situations, but full neutral right now at the moment. They're trying to deal with the lag. Yeah, right there. See, that could have been something.
Oh, this turns into something. You got, I mean, for a Marvel 3 player like me, I call this a happy birthday, but either way you slice it, this is an Iron Man Infinite on 2 characters.
Yeah, they're both dead. Happy birthday is correct, unless, of course, you know, the commentator's curse comes in full effect. But even so, Josh's team is completely dismantled at the moment. He has to be a little bit lame. BigWeenie knows that, so he's going to look to push the pace right now. Let's see if we can land a hit here.
Yeah, BigWeenie really trying to push their way in there. As you mentioned, they know they have the life lead. They have the advantage, so now is the right time to rush down. Josh doing a good job of being evasive with Storm, hitting the skies, building meter, and letting your team heal.
Yeah, the meta, right, speaks for itself, given the resources. I mean, he can't really call out Psylocke too much, and he doesn't have the meters to DHC and cycle out, get Magneto back in, so he's forced to play this lane game with Storm and find hits when he can, just like that. But even so, you know, it's still pretty dangerous for him out there because Psylocke is bleeding.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, as Psylocke slowly heals, Magneto is healed up too. You got a chance to eventually get your team right back in the right order as Wiganator, and then start applying that pressure with Magneto again if you can build another bar.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, this is working out for Spartan, but I think it would benefit him to find a way to get Cable in right there. That could have been an attack. Nice
alpha counter, very good.
High level decision right there by Spartan. Great alpha counter, punish Magneto. And now, see, high level decisions are often rewarded in Marvel handsomely, right? That alpha counter led to all of these guard breaks and all of these unblockable. So great showing there by Spartan. Now, Josh Whitfall, right, did try to DHC safely himself with the Tempest. Spartan recognized that and waited for Popcorn to get to him for the alpha counter. I love interactions like that, folks. Little lessons in life, high level play right there.
Yeah, a lot of high level micro decisions being shown off by BigWeenie there as they tie it up 1-1.
BigWeenie with big decisions, and now the big thing that happened right there was that for the most part, Josh had to wait a lot during that game. Let's see what he does this game.
So goes for the short again to start the round off with Magneto, doesn't find it, and then just tries to reposition. Starts to play that air neutral, knowing that, you know, look, one touch from Magneto can get a kill, but one touch from Iron Man can get a kill. So both players got to be very careful right now with how they approach this neutral.
Yeah, and just like that, you know, that was a cross-up and crouching low. Good block there by Josh Whip. Could have led to an Infinite, but not out of the trenches just yet. And as I say that, Infinite immediately comes through for Spartan. You know, I like to say that whenever this happens, it's really on the Iron Man, especially with all these resources, to lose the game, because if he doesn't mess up the execution, the game is over.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the one-touch kill philosophy, right? This is the theory being put to application here. Finds the hit, just guard break the next character and cycle through.
Yeah, and I like that. See, I like that from Spartan. I was just about to speak on that. Spartan had plenty of resources to not have to do, you know, another 4 or 5 rounds of the Infinite. He could have just DXC'd earlier, which he did, because he had the proton cannon damage and 3 or 4 other meters for the drone's damage. But what that does is actually minimize, you know, the character falling out. You're missing the combo. I hate when players have 4 or 5 meters and they try to go all the way to 40 hits, because you are jeopardizing, you know, the advantage pushing. You should DHC out and utilize all resources for good right there for Spartan.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't get to carry the meter over with you to the next game, so you might as well use it. Spend the cash, make sure you get the kill, secure the victory.
Yeah. A lot of these players, you know, they think they have rollover minutes and rollover meters as well. So we are going right back into the action. I don't think this deters Josh Wigfall at all. It's just game didn't go his way. Ooh, missed triangle jump right there.
Yeah, that was an interesting choice from Josh, because they've been starting the round with, you know, the low end of the Psylocke assist, tried to go for the triangle jump, as you mentioned, with Magneto there to try to open him up overhead, but just didn't find it. Executional error. And now they got to start fishing again.
Man. And, oh, he found the hit, but Josh, I don't think he thought it was going to hit that way. Maybe didn't believe, but it gives Spartan yet another chance. And just like that, it could be the same thing. It could be the same thing.
Yeah, game could be over here. Gets the Psylocke call, though, to blow up the guard break attempt, and now has an open up of his own, and just like that, Iron Man's gone. All right, tide may be turning here. All right, keeping him off. I like that choice. All right, Storm gonna rush down, tag into Cable, but now, again, this is the problem we were talking about earlier that Cable can have problems with, is when Cable gets rushed down, doesn't have a good way to keep you off of him, it can be a lot of trouble for the character. But right now, Spartan being very smart, calling the drones, giving Cable some space, has plenty of meter to work with as well, so can, you know, fire off an air hyper Viper beam to try to mitigate some of that pressure. We're gonna see it here. It gets blown up by the Skyblade assist. Accidental raw tag. He cannot have meant to do that, because now he is gonna lose Psylocke. That's probably going to steal the game here for BigWeenie. Oh, you hate to see that happen. That's tragic. Gets the guard break, or no guard break needed there. Storm's going to fall into the grenade, and just like that, BigWeenie going to advance on the winners finals, where the BigWeenie's going to get even more exposure.
On the flip side, though, if you start Storm and get away, then now you propose a deadlier DHC, right?
So good blocks there on the start there by SmoothViper.
Yes, MSP versus Thrax, it makes logical sense. I don't see a deviation from this combination of teams. The problem with this, though, like I was telling you, it's that as MSP players, Magneto players, become more and more prominent in the one-hit kills, right there, it makes it more difficult for Sentinel to stay away longer.
Absolutely, and regardless of, because I know that SmoothViper has a lot of practice in this matchup, regardless of how much practice you have, if you get snapped in, you have to start fighting from underneath, becomes an entirely new problem and benefits the MSP player.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. And Gcon right now, though, you know, finds the hit, and snaps in Commando, and what this does, when you're able to, this type of combination, well, now it's different, but when you have no, you know, A assist, makes it a little bit easier for Gcon to navigate. Having said that, SmoothViper does have the threat of the DHC right now, and anything can change with one hit. There it is. Oh! Yeah, see, that scared Gcon. That was a warning, as I like to call it. You know, he could have, that could have been all bad again. So now he's playing lane. He's looking to land a safe hit with his Storm against SmoothViper Storm to then get Magneto back in. He's looking to build 3 meters. You see that? Look at that.
Yeah, absolutely. Just hit the skies with those buttons, build that bar, like you said, to bring Magneto back in.
Because it'll ensure a kill, and then Sentinel versus Magneto is a good look for Gcon. So SmoothViper has to adapt to that, and he didn't. Gcon now looking to cycle all the way. He doesn't have enough meter, but this is worth it because now the match is heavily tilted in his favor. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good Psylocke extensions there. I like to see that. Optimal Psylocke play?
Yeah. You know, he does have a real Psylocke. It's not just a blade. Jasson does have a you know, an actual Psylocke with these interesting variances. So now, you know, again, I don't think SmoothViper goes to MSS. I don't think he should go to the gun. If he does, he's still going to start Sentinel, but I think he's going to stick with Storm. Yeah, this makes sense to me.
Yeah, I like that. I like sticking with this. The only team I would maybe consider switching to is, I mean, potentially Row, but then you lose the true anti-air assist.
Yeah, and it makes it very difficult because then Gcon can just be in your face with a blade. This is oh my goodness, this is the difficulty of, yes, you get a little bit of a safer start, and we saw that. You saw Sentinel blink because he did get hit, but in return, you have to avoid Magneto so long that it makes it, you know, a difficult proposition snowballing into this.
Yeah, this is really rough now. SmoothViper stuck in the corner, getting opened up, has no anti-air assist to keep Magneto off of him, gets the raw tag there.
He got the tag, but the universe did not smile upon him to get the launch for this Magic Series DHC. Nice choice right there. Incredibly good decision by Gcon. Recognized that if he DHC'd, he was going to be able to kill Sentinel. That's demoralizing. You know, if you're SmoothViper, you're like, your DHC is gone, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You're running out of options.
Yeah, he has to hit Gcon a good... Well, it's not you know, it's not a good look. Yeah, this is where you gotta save your energy for the next game. Yeah.
This is the benefit of playing MSP. This is the kind of the bounty you get from it, is if you do get that first hit, you can really snowball it out of control, as we saw there in game number 2. As you mentioned, Neo, that can really put the pressure on your opponent. That can drain a lot of their mental energy because they're having to play catch up the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, this is why, you know, I think he did well in learning his craft with MSP, and yet down the line, maybe roughly, I could be wrong as to the exact time frame, but I believe maybe about a year and a half, 2 years ago, maybe a little bit before that, he picked up Thrax because he wanted to reduce the variance when he would face MSP people. But SmoothViper now answering, looking to now flip coins. See that Thrax is not working. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, at this point, if you see that decreasing the volatility on your side isn't working for you, just max out the volatility. Play the gambler's fallacy and see how it works out for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's even though in theory you're looking to increase variance, which tends to be scrubby. I mean, you are doing something to. You can't be doing the same thing expecting different results, right? That's insanity. So I understand SmoothViper's choice right here. And maybe he can get a snap or two. Let's see.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that option is now available to him, just like it is to Gcon. Kind of fighting from underneath still right now. Doesn't have any meter with Storm. Looking to build some bar and find a clean hit. Gcon's still firmly in control right now.
Yeah, and I can tell you that Gcon would have much rather prefer for Eric to have played Thrax because, yes, this increases his susceptibility. But, you know, being very careful here.
Being careful here, but oh, that's going to cost you a Psylocke. And again, Gcon has just looked so solid in this set. All their decision making has been on point. All right, yeah, finds the hit on Magneto. This is pretty much a wrap. I mean, it's not over yet because Magneto could still get a double snap and you could see a comeback here, but Gcon's going to play really smart, has plenty of meter to work with Storm. You can just fly away or find a stray hit like that. And with that, 3-0 Gconceptz moving on to winners finals. Yeah, I do know this is a team that I've seen some Thrax players, like Sanford Kelly, for example, will play this team from time to time, swap out Commando for Cable. You know, you trade out a better anti-air assist, but you get a better character in the back in the form of Cable.
Yeah, having said that, it is a much more difficult team to play because, quite frankly, Commando, very good mix-up right there. who's this?
I don't know, but they're rushing down pretty well.
Yeah, this is somebody. Nice, consistent ROM. Okay, what you got for us? Of course, these commentators first. Nice escape right there, but still. Ooh, I don't know, that's punishable. Oh, cycled all the way through. Interesting decision right there. But as I was saying, you know, yes, SS Cable, very difficult team to work with in comparison to what Commando offers. So yes, Commando, right, not a character that's going to offer you much on point, but what Commando does on top of damage there, I mean, if I'm being honest, Commando does help you in a lot of situations where you should pay for it. You know, he comes through, but right now it's actually David Blaine coming through.
Yeah, Dave Blaine getting the clean hit there. It's to fight Psylocke now. You're gonna, you know, see a DHC here from Thayknow. They're gonna bring in Magneto. They're gonna get rid of Storm as well. So actually, pretty good situation.
Ooh, that was good. Oh, that should have been good. That was mad delayed. How did that not hit?
Yeah, I was gonna say Psylocke probably the easiest character in the game to unblockable, at least among the high-level characters you're used to seeing. I'm surprised that unblockable didn't hit.
And it wasn't early. It was a pretty late laser. The only explanation I can think of is that, you know, it was so close to the snap that it had an influence, right, on the laser in that situation. But again, here we go again. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Oh, that's big damage.
Oh, that could have snowballed that so quickly, because if he launched her and killed her, then nice, up to punish, that's a punish. No!
Oh, it doesn't get the punish.
You know, perfect example right there of good idea, good decision making, and just not having the hands for that particular situation to do it. If he timed the fake rocket kit punch a little bit different, he could have came down with roundhouse, you know, crouching short, standing jab, and punished that with the super. Just mistimed it right there. Could have been the lag as well, right? We know they're dealing with it a little bit, but tough break.
A tough break, but I mean, if you're on the flip side, if you're Thayknow, you take those. You take the 1-0 lead here.
Hell yeah, you take the 1-0 lead, and that's what I'm talking about, right? Like if you benefit from it, you acknowledge it momentarily, like, oh hell yeah. But you forget, right? That Marvel gave you that, and then when you are in the losing end, you're like, why me? Why me?
Exactly.
Yeah? What about the time when the rocket punch missed? Right? You're like, oh yeah. Guess so.
Yeah, it's like I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't recall. Dude, I hear that all the time. I don't recall.
Recollection escapes me. I know you probably hear that all the time. You have people trying to recuse themselves with that kind of language.
Yeah. You know, I don't recall. Oh, you don't recall. But right now, you know, David Blaine doing a little bit better than he did last game. Nice mix-up right there.
Yeah, like you said, doing a bit better, finding some cleaner hits. Team looking a lot more healthy than it did in the first game. Oh, all the damage on Psylocke, and finds the hit on Storm.
Nice. That should be a kill on Psylocke, too. Damn, he got 2 bites of the apple. He missed the first launch and got a second launch. All right.
Yeah, she hung up there for a long time, huh?
Yeah, I see what he's doing. So David Blaine, right? And this, he's not attacking without the protection of the drones. Yeah, see, and whenever they get close, he just calls cable assist. So good switch up right there. He was exposing himself in a lot of situations the first game without the assist. He makes this switch. Thayknow, right, or Thayknow, ran into a lot of drones. Here we go, push and pull. Can he make adjustments?
Yeah, exactly. Gonna stick with MSP, but again, it's a matter of adjustments there. Do you rush down a little more? Do you take a different opener at the start? Do you try going high instead of low here against Storm to start the round? We'll see.
What a privilege it must be to just impose your test on your opponent every single time at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I mean, like, normally if you're a Sent Cap player, for example, you need the assist to be alive to help you with that. If you're Magneto, all you need is, you know, mash that run frame button and, you know, if you find the stray hit, just capitalize on it.
Exactly, and very interesting mix-ups I'm seeing. I've seen this from a couple of players, not just Thayknow. the wall that Yipes presented this past weekend, I don't know if it was just accentuating something that was there, or if people have already picked up on that nice hit right there. But he's waiting. He's waiting with Magneto to get to the other side of the character, while simultaneously calling Storm on the other side to sandwich them and use a Typhoon, to create a mix-up. Ooh, what a pickup!
Yeah, exactly. Nice confirm there too. Found the stray hit out of the scramble. Did they go for a snap, or did they walk Sentinel all the way through? We're going to walk it all the way through in DHC. I like that.
Yeah, good idea. Just get rid of the character. I like that, because you get rid of the DHC, right?
Yep.
But now
there's not really a safe way to bring in Cable.
Except for that. And I mean, now they know, right? Has to be very careful. No, this is what I'm talking about. High level IQ play would tell you, okay, there's no way for a Cable to hit me. There's just not, right? There's no triangle jump threat. Oh, you're bold. There's no threat, right? It's unless you get hit by Cable, it's like you're forcing a situation or an unforced error. And
right.
You got caught right there, but you can just run away from Cable in that situation. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't put yourself in a situation where one small error can lead to you getting shot. Just stay at the top of the screen. But it works out for Thayknow as they go up 2-1 here.
Kung Fu Joe is saying that's Su Mighty. That might very well be the case, actually. That might make sense.
Su Mighty, another very well-established MSP player from the West Coast. I've heard that name plenty of times.
Yeah,
used to give Justin some problems, if I recall.
Absolutely. Su Mighty, if it really is him, has plenty of highlights. One of them being that clip with him with Justin Wong, of course. But he has a very fast Magneto. Tends to be flashy as well in his own right. A little bit of less flash lately, a little bit more efficiency. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was him, actually.
And a lot of MSP killers in the bracket, a lot of killers in general in the bracket tonight. It's led to a great show. A great top 8 is ahead of us, too. Dave trying to rush down right now, open up Magneto, but now out of meters, so no real threat of killing Magneto in one touch anymore.
Yes. But right now, Psylocke is bleeding. So, Thayknow has to be careful. One bad call could cost him the blade. Wow. He missed the confirm into the DHC. That would have been very deadly right there. And see, this is the problem. See, Cable doesn't cover as much ground as Commando does, nor the same damage. So that's what you're trading off. And not just that, the situations that Commando gets you out of, right? To be honest with you, they can be scrubby. Attack, nice.
So this is not bad. Oh, missed the shot. Probably could have shot her there off the drones.
I like this. Nice decision making right there by Thayknow. That's what I'm talking about. It's unless you do something to force the issue. Right there. See, that could have been all bad. Why? What?
Yeah, you could have just shot Psylocke. Could have gotten rid of her.
Nice. Okay, nice snipe. But David Blaine still has a rainbow, fully loaded, 5-bullet deadly Cable. So we're not out of there quite yet. Popping his shots. That's all he can do.
The one thing you don't want to do here is bring those meters to the grave with you. You want to make sure you spend them at some point. It's just looking for that hit. There's one.
He might spend 2 or 3 more to chip. Okay, decides not to take that route. He wants to save it, but he has to be careful. He's going to do something. Right there. Light him up.
Very
oh! You do one more, and you tag.
Magneto's dead.
Unblockable. Correct.
Man, it's like he can hear you.
Yes, correct decision right there. Of course you don't, bro. You cannot give those up. So Thayknow has one more chance right here. He has 2 meters looking for that DHC. There it is.
Gonna get it. Cable gonna take a lot of damage down there as well.
He did. It's still a little bit in David Blaine's. Oh no, not enough. David Blaine's favor, but not by much.
Yeah, gotta be careful with these Cable calls right now.
Wow, nice tournament events right there for David Blaine. Made the correct logical decisions, the right expenditures of resources. Again, this is what I was talking about. I mean, it's easier said than done, right? I mean, we're sitting here pretty just commentating, but if you just keep Storm at the very top of the stage and just do Typhoons at a range where Cable can't reach you, Roundhouse is famous for infinites rather for doing that. there's not much Cable can do, right? You literally can just stay up there. All it took is one shot to change everything around.
Yeah, as someone who tries to play Cable themselves, I can tell you firsthand that when Storm just flies to the top of the screen and I can't get her down, it is frustrating and it's mentally draining.
Yeah, like come down here and fight me like a man.
Exactly. Fight like a man. Shout outs to Rhashaud. All right, now Magneto is bleeding for Thayknow, so they're going to have to look to get him out with a DHC. Probably coming up here shortly.
Wow, and Blaine has turned this around. For the most part, that could have been all bad, but for the most part, he's doing really well for himself. He has to be careful. He doesn't want none of those scrambles, especially with the resources that Thayknow. Ooh!
Oh, that was close. That could have been the end of Magneto. Psylocke on her last legs as well, so it's really just going to be solo Storm here for a bit while those two heal.
Yeah, nice reset there because he could have DHC'd and killed her that way too, but then he loses everything for Psylocke and most of Magneto. So he went for the reset and worked, and now he preserved his team. And just like that, Blaine now on the receiving end. No. Yeah, Thayknow knew that he was looking to tag like before, but nice catch right there.
He's gonna spend both bars, not gonna get the kill, but put Storm really low here and just try to lock her down with those shots in the corner.
I see.
Nice blocks.
Yeah, this all stemmed from Cable doing a grounder. I think he meant to do Tiger knee into Hyper Viper, but unfortunately got a grounder. And when that happens, you pay dearly for it, as we see right here.
And just like that, Thayknow going to knock Blaine out of the tournament and advance on the top 8 side of the losers bracket.
Different MSPs, they got their own micro decisions, their own little styles, right? Even though they, of course, offers the double snaps, the infinites, it's how you get to those situations that creates for interesting analytical gameplay, right?
Absolutely. As we see here again, I'm going to call him Andy MSP just so I don't accidentally trip myself up. But they're, again, trying to catch the Storm to start, but Storm gets away here for Wenzel.
Yeah, let's call him Andy. There we go.
Yeah.
Simple, straightforward, Andy. Ooh.
Yeah, like you talked about earlier, the benefit here of having Commando showing off, covers a lot more real estate as an anti-air assist than Cable does do, of course, more damage as a fringe benefit, but keeps you out of those bad situations by really just putting up a stop sign for the Magneto that's trying to wreck you down.
Oh, see, that's what I was talking about right there. Commando came through, but he got caught again, and now Commando has to face the truth, as I like to say, when he has Magneto in the face. What a snipe right there. As I said that he was going to be facing this and that, he goes, what? You don't know me. Yeah, that boy as Potter says Mondo, he covers a lot of ground. That's the boy right there. Look at that. Look how much he helps out. Ooh, a little bit of a misstep right there. I don't think he realized he didn't have to meet his DHC. But this is tough for Andy to get in. I mean, a strong shell Sentinel Commando Wenzel present until of course you get caught right there, but he's gonna live. He's gonna be okay. That could have been all bad. Nice catch right there. Oos! Wow. I am seeing the Typhoon Assist being used. Wow, both of them. But the Typhoon Assist, I'm happy to see being utilized in such a way where Sentinel makes you block flying a low kick and a fierce kick. You block that, and it becomes a string with the Typhoon, and now you have a 50-50 potentially as you're staring the opponent right in the face. Is it going to be instant overhead or crouching short, right? So Wenzel presenting that at the very end. Andy now has to make adjustments. It's interesting. A lot of people now are not shy about starting Storm and taking that risk. And I gotta say, the openers for Magneto have been relatively low over the past couple of months. Maybe something's happening. Yeah, see, like whether it's Commando that takes the hit or people get away, I do think Magneto's race shot no burner has been slowing down, which is a good thing, I think.
Yeah, I mean, again, it kind of takes away from that volatility that comes when you're facing an MSP. Storm does have that higher mobility, so you can get out of a bad situation. But as I say all of that, Wenzel gets opened up, and now Commando has to hold all of this.
Yeah, this is a trade-off where he has to pull his own weight. Yeah, that's not safe. Nice coverage. Nice coverage. I like it. Nice. He's moving. And he's not just flying around. He's moving. That's the mark of a Sentinel that's becoming more seasoned. He's learning to manipulate real estate correctly, unless, of course, you get hit with the blade, and now you're right back in the bad situation. Uppercut Tempest coming out, folks.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Oh, no. Again, hey, at least the commentators' curses have been consistent tonight.
Yeah. These people got to start paying me when I help them out. See, so if the next time Wenzel gets into a bad situation with Uppercut Tempest, I'll say it again. And if he does, you got to send me some bread. Ooh.
Exactly. Oh, that's big right there.
It's gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna hurt both. Oh, almost.
Yeah, I didn't get to confirm off the launcher there to get more damage on Storm, and Psylocke gets to live. Very, very good here for Andy. Now bring back in Magneto, yes sir.
Tough to punish right there. You tried. You started the super jump attempt, but a lot of different projectiles in play. So now we got nice punish right there. Yeah, that was that window. It wasn't too difficult, but it wasn't easy either. So good window of punishment. Not over yet. If you can land that hit on Magneto instead of getting hit, I forgot Tempest. Did it work?
Yep, there it is. It didn't work that time. And hey, Andy puts one on the board. We got ourselves a real match now. It's 1-1.
It's the you know the push and pull of the nature of this matchup, and these players, you know, they're I would suspect they're in fairly similar skill level, where they do need to dance around each other and look for opportunities. Nobody's getting, you know, it's not if Andy's getting completely named out either. So, you know, the sweet spot is within that dance they're doing. So it's about who takes the most advantage of that dance, so to speak.
Absolutely. So again, jab opener there. Storm gets away.
Yeah, Wenzel wisely building 2 meters. Yeah, I'm starting to see players really, in the general populace, so to speak, begin to understand this game better and better. Even the new people from the pandemic days and forward, I'm starting to see, at minimum, you know, their understanding of resources in a better way, and staying away. Things like,
yeah, Wenzel making sure they always have a bar to sip in to back up their assists, make sure they're protected. When they do find the hit, they capitalize like they do here. That's going to be a dead Magneto. They go for the bubble there, not to risk the drop, just to make sure Magneto's dead.
Yeah, it's a sound decision. I mean, ideally, you'd want to DHC with the drone so that you can get a free Fierce or a free punish on Storm on incoming if she blocks it. But, you know, if you happen to mistime it, then Magneto's alive. So overall, I think the better mistake.
Yeah, just taking the safe route there, making sure. Now you're in a very good situation because Storm has to chase you because Storm is behind, but finds the Infinite. This is, I think, the first time we've seen the Storm Infinite on Sentinel all night.
Yeah, and it's not a good look because Mondo is next, and, you know, he has to land with the DHC. Nice mix-up right there. One more chance. Nice fake triangle jump, empty low. And all of a sudden, Andy right back in the driver's seat, as you say, with Blaine empty low again.
Oh, but Wenzel gets a chance to live. Did not confirm the lightning attack into stupor.
Yo, that could have been. No, super jump.
Oh,
no.
Too late.
Oh my God. Wait a minute, though. It's not over. It's not over. And then that happened. Wow. Yeah, so he had the right idea. He just executed it improper. The timing of it was. He needed a super jump to avoid all the butterflies. He did so, but when he got there, right, he thought that he landed the fierce, and by the time that he did crouching short, because he didn't land the fierce, Andy was able to block it.
Absolutely, and because of that, Andy does take the 2-1 lead here. We'll see if there's a switch from Wenzel. I don't imagine there's going to be. Maybe some adaptation. Maybe some new decisions being made. Maybe try to rush down a little more or just stick to the game plan. I mean, things seem to be working for Wenzel in that last game. Just one mistake, one missed execution, and it cost him the game.
Yeah, it's these swings, right? It's these situations that can completely change the pace of the game. That makes sense. This makes sense. Why? He has not gotten an opener in the entire series. He has not gotten the double snap. Mathematically, it's bound to happen, right? Look at this. Oh, no.
This is a Magneto game if there ever was one. As a Magneto player, as an MSP player, this is the type of game you always want to have.
Yeah, no, this is rough to take in, right? Because you're like, well, why would the universe give them that opportunity? They're up 2-1. Like, if anything helped me. No, the entirety of all of the games so far, the 3 games that they played so far, all those games could have gone either way, right? It just so happened that Andy won 2 of them, but nice mix-up right there. But in reality, right, going back to the opener, he was bound to get one in a 3 out of 5, or maybe, it takes 2 3 out of 5s for you to get an open. But eventually you get one, and it just bad for Wenzel. And then if that, for whatever reason, is not working out, then he goes to, the variants, the coin flips. Hey, again, guys, I'm just, I can't trust the chat too well. Some of you are saying it is true. Some of you are saying it's not. I'm just, going with the flow.
Exactly. And SmoothViper here, going with the more traditional approach from the Thrax player of starting the Sentinel. Not working out right now, but again, we talked about earlier, the more traditionally considered the safer approach to start Sentinel against MSP.
Wow, he got out of the second Humper grab Tempest. In the corner, too. Very, very difficult to do. Oh, she's dead. She's dead.
Oh, yeah, she's gone. Yep.
Wow. Again, just one single interaction, one single swing, and you can find yourself on the receiving end, folks. Oof.
Not just that, but being aware of how to capitalize on that interaction that you're looking for.
Yep.
SmoothViper was aware of the situation, capitalized on the hit, knew they were still juggling Psylocke, and now they've been rewarded. Still very winnable right now for Thayknow. They're just building meter right now, looking for a way to get Magneto back in.
Yeah, I mean, right there, you could have taken advantage, right? Like, you can look for a window of time when SmoothViper hits this guy's right there. That's a tag. It's a tag. It could have been a tag right there. It's tough. It's because then Storm has more life right now until, of course, he gets hit.
Yeah, and just like that, Storm's going to be gone. And at this point, as SmoothViper, you're not really afraid of having Commando on point because you have such a big lead.
Yeah, I mean, I do think he meant to DHC one more time, but you're right. I mean, at that point, he had too many characters and too much life. Magneto never, ceases to be a threat until he dies, but too big of a mountain to climb against a high-level player like SmoothViper. So, Thayknow needs to. It's tough to say that he needs to rush down immediately and get to it because, again, SmoothViper needs to wait and pick his shots. But once he does find the hit, he needs to execute. Ooh, shout outs to Bustin Blue Beat for rating us with 144.
Glad to see that appreciated. All right, and Sentinel finds his way out this time.
Yeah. Shout outs to all 683 of you watching this lovely Marvel play. Another rocket punch into the tag. Oof.
Oh, didn't get the kill though. So the looming threat of Magneto is still there for Thayknow. Let him heal up, maybe bring him back in. But SmoothViper definitely in the driver's seat right now. Sentinel on point here. All right, Storm hitting the skies, trying to build Mater on Thayknow's side. SmoothViper staying very safe though, making sure to call Commando when he, sticks out a limb with Sentinel. Staying pretty safe. Nice triple lightning attack.
Nice fast fly right there. Nice punish. Oh, you can't miss that. See, that would have made all the difference in the world, but he still gets a chance.
Yep, gonna walk the dead body to the corner for positioning, get the guard break on Commando, but lets him out.
Oh man, these snipes with Commando have been happening all day today. The corridors into swords have been in full effect. See, those types of things dictate the outcome of the game, because if he would have gotten a small one on Commando, maybe we're looking at a different situation. But just like that, SmoothViper 2-0, quick fast.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, SmoothViper, they've been having to play against a lot of MSPs tonight, so they're looking more comfortable here in the matchup. Obviously a different kind of breed of MSP, I almost want to say, than what he had to face earlier, but definitely solid gameplay. He's in the right spots. Like you talked about earlier, he always knows where he needs to be on the screen at any given time. He's showing that off right now.
Yeah, and that's what makes it hard, right, for Thayknow to land these hits. But so because it makes it harder for you to land hits, you need to put that type of mental note in your mind that, okay, because I can't find the hits as often as I would regular. When I do land a hit, I have to make it count incredibly. So if that means that in your mind you know that you can't kill Sentinel with one hit because they don't have the execution, just like that, then hey, snap your Commando, that make the best out of the hit. Oh my God! Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
Ooh, exactly. The splash of the lightning always seems like it hurts so much.
Yeah, just everything, right? The sounds, the visual lightning hitting. There it is, finally. Don't even go just, yes, correct.
Shout outs to Ronan Healy with the subscription, appreciate it. As we see now, Thayknow starting to get their game plan going, get rid of Sentinel, and now they can rush down Storm here in the corner.
Ooh, another layer right there. Commando saving the day for now. But this is what slow down a little bit. He hasn't protected. Again, most times when you get countered or if you make unforced errors, you pay for them dearly, is when you expose yourself unnecessarily.
Absolutely.
He's not far from losing this game. All it takes, look, one triangle jump into Commando. Well, it didn't happen, but if Storm would have lost her life, Psylocke comes in, susceptible, and then it's like able to get in. Pull this victory off 2-1. Now he's got a little momentum.
Yeah, I know, right? So Thayknow now gets the momentum on their side, like you mentioned, not out of it yet. But this gives SmoothViper the opportunity to adapt. Having that 2-0 lead lets you, adapt your gameplay a bit, try something out as far as neutral and decision making in the next game, while you still have the cushion of that lead to try to capture the victory.
Yeah, absolutely. I full-heartedly agree. Because you still have, a game to play with, a game to give, to see if you can just close this out. Oh my goodness, caught him. Oh my God, coaching, you heard me?
But I mean, look, it's like you said in the previous match, we're what, this is game number 4 now, and this is really the first round we're seeing a Magneto opening work out. But as I say that, the drop happens, Commando gets to get out safely, now we reset the neutral.
And it's not as if SmoothViper blocked critical. Ooh, empty low, and there it is, finally the double snap. Yep. This is complicating things for SmoothViper. It's interesting. Is he gonna go with MSP just like he did with Gcon the final game? Here coming up, or is he gonna stick to threats? Oh wow, you don't want to get too fancy, SmoothViper to the threat.
Storm gone now too. And just like that, Thayknow ties it up. Now, yeah, this is decision time for SmoothViper. Are you going to stick with Thrax, knowing that you've lost these last 2 games in pretty convincing fashion, or are you going to switch to the MSP of your own?
Exactly. Eric, what are we going to do, dog? Okay, if you pick Thrax? Are you gonna pick Sent first? Are you gonna put Storm first? Or are you gonna flip coins? Yeah, see, thinking about it, see?
Hey, you got the benefit of time, no need to rush.
Let's flip some coins. Are we gambling? No?
No, we're staying with what we know.
He's gonna trust
Not
his
gonna gamble.
Yeah, he's gonna trust his skill to do the work. Tough. It can go either way.
Right, gonna stick with Sentinel though, so he's sticking with what fundamentally on paper is the right decision to start Sentinel in this matchup, but again, that's a lot of damage on Magneto.
And it's slow motion fast flies, I like to call them, contrary to popular belief, once you land a limb with Sentinel, be it a low kick or a short or a punch, rather, low punch, you have a lot of time to confirm, a lot, more so than what people think.
And like you said, that slow motion fast fly there, showing off just how much time you do have to confirm. Magneto is bleeding right now and does not have the meter to get out safely. SmoothViper really going to try to pin him down, try to force the alpha counter or a bad decision. Going to hail one more time. Yeah, I like that because you get the chip out.
Wow, that's huge. Like, he needed Magneto to stay alive because when this happens, you can still win, of course. You still got the flare of the blade. Oof, that hurts. But it's a lot of hits. It's a lot of hits. You got to move on. Storm, Pack, Sentinel. Yeah, this is starting up.
Yeah, this is a rough look. I mean, even though you have so much meter on the side of Thayknow, you don't have the damage output now that Magneto is gone. Just like that, another bad assist call leads to the double death, and SmoothViper going to advance on in top 8 losers. Bringing it back, kind of stopping the momentum in its tracks. I like
weird situations. Going into the next game, those adjustments are absolutely crucial. So let's see who gets the opener. If there is one, ooh.
All right, we get our first snap of the match.
Nice pickup and nice recovery right there to deal with Psylocke. It's hard. It's hard for him to DHC to Storm. He's going to lose half.
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, you'll lose more than half now if you DHC into Storm. You have to almost, wait till you can build that third bar to get Magneto back in, or just raw tag.
Oh, man.
Ends up not getting punished for it.
Yeah, because, exactly right. Not only that, now he's getting it. Oh, my God, everything. Oh, my God.
Now, Josh getting his maul on here in the corner. Storm's going to get out, but momentum just swung so drastically in the favor of Wiganator here.
Yeah, Marvel is often like poker, man. You'll start off with a hand that's inferior to your opponent's pre-flop, block hits, you're in the lead, turn, comes, they're in the lead, and what do you know, the river changes again. The swings, right, that this game has. Oof. And just, I mean, following suit to the philosophy I presented earlier, I mean, if you have this time, sometimes it's doable, but, it might be one, maybe every 50 to 100 games. So why expend that energy? Might as well save it for the next game.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't mentally exhaust yourself trying to make a comeback that is very unlikely. Save it for the next game. Collect yourself. Try to figure out what went wrong for you in that previous round.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the better choice, when the odds are that tilted. Now, of course, if you have 6% Magneto, 3% Magneto, and like 50% Cyblade, then you still fight because you can still win. But let's see what happens here in round 2.
So no snap so far. Kind of playing more respectful of each other at the start of the round, not really trying to press their luck.
Oh my goodness.
There's the opportunity. That's good damage there for Andy.
Yeah, and he's able to get the pickup and the reset. Nice reset right there. Not enough, though. Look, Josh. Yeah. Josh was being greedy there for a second, but recognizes he needs to get Magneto out.
So now, if you're Josh, you kind of have to fight this one deep right now. You have to let your Storm heal up. I'm sorry, your Psylocke heal up. You have to find a way to get Magneto back in safely once he's healed up a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like that, Psylocke from another one to the chin, but for all intents and purposes, I mean, this is still a pretty even match. All things considered, given Psylocke's health deficit. I don't know if I like the decision. No, I don't. Yeah, because now
I don't like the DHT there.
Yeah, that was bad because now here comes attack or death. That's
now you've lost your Psylocke.
That's what it's going to funnel down to. Oh.
Now Josh still has his Psylocke. He still has that get off me button, but that trade worked out in Andy's favor.
Wow, Josh, that's crazy. Oh my God.
That was a bold choice. Just throw out the side blade like that, but it worked out. It's sometimes, like we said, hey, it's only a bad idea if it doesn't work out.
Josh. My God.
Neo is losing it right now. We're getting down to the wire in this tournament. Neo is losing it.
Bro, what happens? Okay, look. Yes, he takes the other Psylocke with him, right? What happens if he blocks the point character, right? He was a side blade, and then... Anyways, all right, 2-0. Here we go, folks.
Chest to chest this time. Avoids the opener from Andy.
Ooh,
oh, just dashes in.
Yeah, that was a gliding one. Okay, nice block. And nice DHC. Okay. Fair balances happening at the moment.
Yep. After we call the side blade, now it's up to Josh to try to either find the hit or build the bar to get Magneto out. He's going to get the opportunity here. There you go.
He was forgiven one more time. Ooh, corner, you gotta get out of there. Oh, launch right back.
Like that.
He keeps blocking the NP low. If he's reacting to it, that's great stuff. And hey, if he's got the read on it, cool too.
Good blocks there. Not gonna lie, I've lost track of whose Storm is twos with the colors. I know that's Andy's Magneto. I know he had the darker Magneto, so he's back in there now. Oh, and this is a good look for him.
Oh man, Josh needs to get out of it. I don't think he'll build it. He's either gonna tag or something. Yeah, he wasn't gonna be able to get it close. Oh, the pressure, yeah.
It still gets it low.
Nice. And just like that, Andy's still in the game. And you know, sometimes people think to themselves, it's 2-1, you know, Josh Whitfall is still in the lead. Granted. But here's the thing, right? When you're at a deficit, you have to interpret your position as one game at a time. You don't look at the entirety of the mountain as like, damn, I'm behind. Like that. When he was down 2-0, you don't look at it like I gotta win 3 in a row. That's a weird, bad way to think. You do one game at a time. So now the correct way to think about this game is if he wins this game, he's going into the final game with momentum to his advantage. See? Ooh.
And the snap, Josh comes in swinging, says, I'm not going to take a potential guard break setup. I'm just going to come in with a button.
Oh, man. Josh was able to fight off. Oh, he did not get the DHC he wanted.
Yeah, didn't have the meter. Didn't get the DHT. You're right. Didn't get the super.
And he puts him in the corner, kills enough for the guard break as well. Maybe the blade. This is all snowballing. I told you, it's all about momentum when you're type of situation. Look at this. Momentum nonstop. Yeah, just keep going. Wow.
You know he can't get it. Doesn't have a way to get Magneto off of you now. Just keep rocking that down.
My God, short and a dream personified. Short, why don't we? Another one. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Oh my God. And now, ladies and gentlemen, and now, folks, just like that, like I said, when you're down 2-1, it's actually not as bad as it seems, because if you happen to win the next game, now the pressure kind of shifts to the other person to respond to your win, right? You start off now with momentum on your side and a win to come along with. now it's on Josh to do something here to
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with you there. Yeah, like you said, it's game 5. It's anybody's game. Whose coin comes up on heads?
Oh man, head is always a good option, and let's see what happens here.
Someone in the chat saying, may the worst connection win. I like that. Whose Magneto can teleport the best? Oh, double snap.
And then Josh, you didn't see that one either. They swung at the same time. Bro, this is just getting in the middle of the ring and just swinging and just, you know, sometimes even with your eyes closed. And sometimes you wake up and sometimes you open your eyes with the other person on the mat. Sometimes you open your eyes on the mat. That's really all that's happening here.
This is that Hagler Hearn stuff. It's just two guys in a phone booth swinging at each other.
Yeah, I mean, because I think MSP should develop an understanding that if it's 2-2, they should just start at opposite sides of the screen. That should be a
like
universal. Yeah, like, okay, so, you know, instead of just leaving this up to chance in a big way, at least let's start off at different sides of the screen this very last game so that we don't have the excuse to say, well, they helped you out the last game, right? Oh, of course. I said, oh, this wasn't enough.
What a way to go out.
Damn, that router skip helped or whatever.
The red bar connection comes back.
And Spartan has characters that can be quite deadly, right? Iron Man. This requires a consistent technical approach where variance is not that big of a factor. You know, Matrix doesn't operate on variance from solid, consistent defense, and Spartan just doesn't present that package for them.
It also comes down to really knowing how to use the shell optimally. I've not really seen Spartan play a ton of Matrix, so I don't know how well he knows how to use Cyclops assist behind Sentinel or Storm.
Yeah, I mean, some send is Stone sent, but I agree with that. Man, Cyclops is with Matrix rather is not an easy tool to maneuver, but hey, Storm sent, Storm Strike working out for him right now. He's not, you know, it hasn't been too random, you know, like to blame variance. He's just been on the other side of war of attrition. Nothing too crazy yet. Nice blocks right there.
Get the trade? Oh, no trade. All right.
Nice tag, a little bit of damage, but he'll take that to save Storm.
Yeah, very smart, because, I mean, now Gcon is out of meter. Sentinel doesn't have to worry about dying in one touch. Got some life to play with. Thank you for the raid, CPHI Productions.
Nice counter right there, but no follow-up. A little warning again for Jeep. Bad. Ooh, frying pan. All right, BigWeenie is cooking. Okay. Oh my goodness, nice mix-up right there on the way down. Overhead. Oh, but Gcon finds a hit. This is going to be good for him.
Yep. Right, Sentinel's out of there, finds a hit on Cyclops.
Oh, maybe he tried a G-Splice right there, but missed it.
You got to be looking for the uppercut here, right?
What an oppression session in the corner. It all leads that into Storm Goodman to take the hit. Nice escape from the corner. Nice, Spartan. Okay. Oh!
Wow, just landing attack. Just do it.
Wait a minute, folks. Wait a minute. This is a nail biter. Spartan has to be careful. Jason's got a very competent Psylocke. What a play right there by Spartan. No, you don't go for those at this time. No, it's not enough. It's not enough, but it'll be close. It'll be close. Yep.
Yeah, you just.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Gcon missed his chance. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Gcon knows. Oh, what a madman. You are a madman.
He is just swinging with those lightning attacks. That cannot be safe. He's got the bar now, though, so he can just run away.
Gcon, that was a weird decision, too. Wow.
Oh, man, the Psyblade traded with the Lightning Storm. BigWeenie going to take game 1. Shoutouts to CEO Gaming rating with a party of 52. We appreciate it. We're now, again, close to those 800 viewers. Man, what a crazy game 1, Neo.
Yeah, nail biter. This all took. There was the pendulum swung both ways right there in that match. Spartan had the advantage, and then Gcon had a lot of safe pressure there towards the end. Got rewarded for the kill. And then Spartan was with the storm by himself, came all the way back. So plenty of good stuff right there. Let's see what happens. Wow, with Matrix. Okay.
All right. Again, and it's one of those things where that situation towards the end with the lightning attack, Spartan, really, that was kind of unexpected variance that I imagine Gconceptz could not have accounted for. Like, who just raw lightning attacks from full screen?
Yeah, and you know, to his credit, nice unblockable attempt right there. But to his credit, Spartan is honestly playing, for the most part, just fundamental base level Marvel. Not too much variance being offered, and Gcon just happens to be getting, you know, hit by a laser here and there. So good DHC right there to keep Magneto alive. Man, dude, this is an interesting development here from Spartan. It's showing us, as I say that he can move with Sentinel, but he gets caught in the infinite.
Yeah, got caught backdashing there on the ground. Gets opened up with the Storm Infinite now. Gcon not only going to kill Sentinel, but build plenty of bar in the process. Big lead here for him.
Just enough right there. And sometimes, you know, you can roll with Sentinel after the first stone from the hell, but not quite there. Here comes Magneto, folks. He's right back in the mix. Yep. Oh, caught a little bit of a break right there. It's not enough.
Bring in Cyclops, get the chip, but gets opened up.
He tried immediately right after, too. Wow! Gcon.
You gonna see a never gives up moment, Neo?
No,
I don't think so.
Spartan, let go, dude. Remember the energy thing I was talking about? Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
I'll give you $1,000. I really will.
All right, I believe you.
I'll give you 1,000. Yeah. Oh, thank God.
You know, I always found it funny, completely off topic. I never noticed this until today, that Cyclops and Cable have the same air heavy kick.
Oh, like on the way down.
Yeah, exact same animation.
Okay, yeah. Father and son, look at you.
Exactly,
like
family ties.
I like that. Oh, okay. All right, now what do we do, Spartan? Same?
No, we're going to Iron Man now.
I have been, like I was telling you, I've been seeing this team appear more and more, right? So I think it might have been, I could be wrong, Josh 360's inception of this team. Then I see Thriller messing with it, and now let's see what Spartan offers with it, rather.
Not a good start though, getting opened up. Let's find his way out. Doesn't get reset. Now you got Magneto in the corner. This is actually pretty good for you.
Yeah. Looking for those hits, but he's trying to be as careful as he can against Iron Man. Just like that, you can get caught. You got those, Ray?
Walking back down.
Oh,
not quite.
Yeah, very, very tough to completely execute. Damn, Ray, that's not safe at all for nobody. Yeah, no, that's gonna get, yeah.
Oh, and you get an infinite from that. What a great punish from Gconceptz there.
Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah. No, that was a bad decision. I mean, I can understand his line of thinking. He just wants to finish off the threat of the one-hit kill, but you had a dead Sentinel guaranteed, or mostly, and you take the chance for Iron Man surviving, and then you don't get the productivity of your hit to begin with. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. You wind up with the same problem. Like, Iron Man's getting to live here. You still have the threat of a one-hit kill.
It's gonna snowball bad. It's gonna snowball bad, maybe. Oh, okay.
Of course, he fell out.
Yeah. Man, my man still called repulsive black. Still Ray. Again, Ray? What?
We are swinging those assists.
You might want to try to use Cable, who won't die off of one hit, Ray. But now Gcon trying to find that hit. Speaking of which, nice. Here comes Magneto again, folks.
Sentinel doesn't die from that. It's another chance at life, but Magneto's back in.
How that hurt? That's not gonna be enough. It's not.
No, you're gonna lose Iron Man for that. Oh, comes in swinging, says, I will not get guard broken.
Oh shit, that worked out. Okay, we got a pretty. It's still in Gcon's favor a little bit, but you know, Spartan has a chance. He
Yeah,
can't.
Spartan loading up with meter right now too.
He has to be careful where he chooses to shoot though. He can't shoot Psylocke, get the Storm space in the air though. Woo, woo.
Time is also becoming a factor. I believe Gcon did have a small lead up until I said that, as Cable comes down with a normal, opens up Storm, and now you get the unblockable. There you go, and just like that, the momentum swung right back in the favor of Spartan.
Oh my god, I know Gcon is furious from how that interaction at the end developed. I don't think he anticipated that Spartan would take that chance because, you know, Storm's got the crouching fears. She's got the launch. But somehow, some way, Spartan comes down with Cable, gets the hit, and now 2-1 for the BigWeenie.
To be perfectly honest, the way this set has been going, can you really be surprised that Spartan was willing to take that chance? He's been taking a lot of chances in these first 3 games already. As Gconceptz, eventually you got to anticipate that he's going to make a risky move to try to swing the momentum in his favor.
Yeah, it was also like a critical moment, right? Like you said, the time was becoming a factor, but now this is a factor. Gcon had not been granted a double snap. I'm telling you, mathematically, you go long enough observing these matches, it works out. Magneto will get one.
Once in every 3 out of 5 set, at least once, you got to find that double snap as the Magneto player.
Yeah, and if not a double snap, an opener snap to get Commando in or something. It's gonna happen, you know. Like it's too many different ways that Magneto can find a hit or Sideblade can hit you and so on and so forth. And that's the game here today, or rather presently. Spartan still has a chance, but it's really on Gcon to mess up. Yeah, see.
And this is the pure gameplay you were talking about. This is the kind of match Gconceptz wants. Is he finds the double snap, he gets to go through his game plan. There's not a lot of variance that he has to deal with. Everything runs smoothly.
Yeah, and not much for Spartan right now at the moment. I mean, he can take it off a counter, but I mean, it's not going to make much of a difference, I don't think. Yep. So now, interestingly enough, what's that? Yo. No, that's gonna hurt. Yo, the variance!
Storm variance is coming in, Neo. Variance button has been flipped.
If Storm dies, it might be over. He has to be careful. Spartan will take a chance. I swear to you, he'll take a chance with the proton cannon, maybe? No. Okay. Woo! That could have been all bad.
Variance denied. That could have been all bad.
And one of the tricks, right? That's often used by characters like that. It's like if you see Iron Man hit you in the air, it's a good idea to float with Storm because then you're not susceptible to a reset, you know, as often rather on the ground. But you know, now what I'm interested in seeing what's Ray gonna respond with? Thrax? The same team? MSP? Yeah. See, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, what do you do? It looks like the same team right now.
Fair enough, right? It brought him this far, so.
And plus, at this point, you got to know that, hey, losing this set doesn't mean you're out of the tournament. You're still in top 3. You got a chance to potentially run this back, even if you lose this game. Certainly, you want to stay in winners, but you got to have that in the back of your mind too. Absolutely,
and in addition to that, the fact that a big part of the reason you lost the previous game was because it was a Magneto game, right?
Yeah.
So that ought not deter you that much.
Yeah, you can make the case that, hey, the Magneto game is out of the way now. I don't have to worry about that potentially happening again. The odds of that happening 2 games in a row are a little lower.
Yes, I like that. I like the way you phrase that. That's correct. Or there's less of a likelihood, right? If I get hit again, I get hit again, but there's less of a likelihood this time, so why don't I go with it? Sure.
Yeah, play the law of large numbers here. Play the odds.
Oh my God, he found the hit from a weird... No! Oh, you're wild.
Well, I like this. Pin him down, kip him out. Oh, alpha counter, very smart choice.
Very smart choice by Gcon. I'm not, a high-level decision by Spartan would have been to not give him the subsequent drone so that he wouldn't have given him a chance to alpha counter, but it's easier said than done, especially if you're in the heat of battle. Nice fast fly, no follow-up though with the
What a great set we are seeing here in the winners finals.
Absolutely. This is, tit for tat. High octane, high explosive, dramatic action, folks. Ooh. Nice patience from both gentlemen. You can tell the pace of the game, at least up until that point, had been a little slower, but now Gcon has Magneto coming in. Oh my God, again with the jab.
Gotta be careful because that's fully loaded cable at this point.
Oh my God, again. He's gonna smoke him. Oh, he meant to right there. He's gonna again. Decision time.
Put him out.
He's gonna put Storm in. He's gonna put Storm in, I think. Maybe Psylocke. Maybe Psylocke.
Alright, brings in Storm with the alpha counter. I like that. Now he knows that BigWeenie out of meter.
Nice block right there. Nice attempt by Ray right there for the infinite, and nice block by Gcon. Man, what a match we're seeing actually. Oh my God. What? Oh, that was guard broken right there, folks. That was a guard break follow-up that led to the infinite. Spartan found the hit at the very end of that interaction. Oh my God, that was truly disgusting. But Gcon gets to get out with the side blade. Oh my God, the time is an issue again. This match is crazy.
Oh man, it's all coming down to the wire. BigWeenie has the lead, so Gcon has to press.
He gave him
a dead iron, man.
He's gonna come in swinging again. Jab for the win. Jab. Oh,
he knew. He knew this time.
Yes, he let Sideblade do the work because he anticipated that Spartan would come in with the jab. Just enough for the time over. What a great show for both gentlemen, folks. Come on, round of applause right there for these gentlemen. Level of threat as other MSPs until Andy MSP proves it. So let's see if he can prove it and force SmoothViper to, potentially pick another team.
Absolutely into the match here. Magneto finding the hit early, catching that back down.
Yeah, he went for a crossover, leaving Psylocke behind, but in doing so, he finds a hit. Nice reset right there. I think it's enough. That's enough.
Sentinel taking all that damage with that big body from Hailstorm.
Wow, this is one of those games. Nice corner combo. This is actually a perfect so far.
Yeah, everything working out in Andy's favor right now. And yeah, like you said, I think this is close to a perfect. Not anymore, though. Yeah, not anymore.
A hood perfect, as they say. Well, not anymore. But, that's the power of Magneto, right? And piloted correct hands. Again, more people have hands now. So just like that, one hit leads to reset, leads to a Hypergraph Tempest or just Tempest, DHC, you're dead. And so... Yeah. I don't think this is going to deter SmoothViper. Again, this just one. Now look, before it took a bunch of games for Andy to get, a game like that. Now if he started off with it, SmoothViper is going to interpret that as just one of those games. It shouldn't deter me. There you go. Picks Thrax right back on the horse. Because things can't get any worse, right? They can only get better. That's the logic.
Yeah, exactly. The logic there, like we said earlier, the odds now are slightly lessened that you're going to encounter another Magneto game in this 3 out of 5 set.
Right, and so... Since things can only get better, it makes sense to still maintain your strong base, trust your skill. We are going to see, I think, Sentinel first. SmoothViper is of that thought, so am I, at least for now. Even though we are facing one-hit kill Magnetos nowadays, this is the safer choice at the beginning, and I support that. Ooh.
Absolutely good choice here. Sentinel does get out, gets to play the game now. SmoothViper moving around. Very good Sentinel movement from him, and you got to have that. As we've mentioned before, in this matchup against Magneto, you have to be evasive.
Yeah, but right there, I don't know if it was an online thing, lag thing, but he stuck right there with Sentinel in the middle of the screen. Magneto literally just looked up and he crazy and, sought to punish him. Oh, man. Nice corridor right there. Andy is missing that. I've been looking at it, getting sniped by Commando a good amount of times. He's missing that awareness that, sure, you got Commando in front of you, but you have to be aware that after you get a turn, they're going to get a turn to get out. So you have to account for that. That's one of the pieces he's missing to get to the next echelon of a player.
Absolutely. It's one of those things. It's one of those growth moments, right? Like, you cannot grow until you identify where you can improve, and it's one of those things we mentioned. Until Andy identifies that, this is a set that could swing in Eric's favor, or maybe not, because Magneto's back in and Storm is gone.
Yeah, I mean, he does, he does end up finding the hit eventually. It's just that with that interaction I was talking about, I mean, he's taking extra turns, as I like to call it. You get a turn, right? If you get somebody to block something, you get a mix-up. But after that, it's fair game for either person. If you take an extra turn during that time frame, you're risking it all. So you don't want to do that. And now, though, on the verge of going up 2-0 against SmoothViper, this is no easy feat. What Andy MSP cutting through. Yeah, he let go.
SmoothViper just let it go. I like that.
Let's see. I mean, I honestly think he's gonna stick with this. I do. Like, I think SmoothViper thinks both games were not real in his mind. The first game was just a job, as we did those games. And then the second game, I think in his mind. Of course, Eric.
What are we going? Oh, is this frustration? Do you think?
No. He didn't mean to be fixing it. Yeah, he's gonna let him kill him. He's gonna pick. Yeah, he's gonna pick Santhrax. It's just when he picked the character, the toggle went the wrong way.
Okay, yeah. They're communicating that right now. Okay.
I got a message here, or messenger, that there's a lot of, or a good amount rather, of Mexican players watching from Mexico and elsewhere. The Latino community. So just a quick shout out in Spanish, to all the folks out there. Un placer tenerlos aquí en este jueves a todos ustedes, por favor. Sigan viendo Marvel contra Capcom 2 mientras nos acercamos al Evo. All right, that's it. That's all I got for that little announcement. I'm just saying thanks for.
I figured, hey, lo lamento, no comprende español, amigos.
There you go. Yeah. That's all you need sometimes.
I got a little bit in the tank, not a lot, but.
Hey, that's all we need nowadays, especially when you got a cell phone that can translate everything, right?
Exactly. Oh, dash over thigh blade. Oh, whiffs the double snap. That could have just been the whole set right there.
Yeah.
Eric has gone to MSP. He's willing to flip coins now for at least the next couple of games if he does get a win here.
Yeah, it's interesting, because you have to think that you have to flip points correctly for 3 games, but hey, I mean, it's how he feels. Yeah, I don't know. But he's making it. He's making it work for now. Until of course, Andy finds the hit.
Yeah, he's making it work for now. But yeah, as you said, now he's got a DHC all the way back into Magneto, but gets sniped out. So now he's got Storm on point rather than Magneto.
Man, dude, this team is something else. It really is. Like, of all endeavors, right, in life that we do, school and hobbies and whatever else, Legos, this particular little piece that we of digital characters, this combination is really something else. Like for the amount of hours we put into this game is what I'm saying. This is a crazy entity in life.
Absolutely. I mean, as someone who's played a lot more Marvel 3 than they have Marvel 2, I can honestly say I am so glad that I didn't grow up in an era where I was constantly having to face MSP. I would rather face Zero May Cry, I'd rather face Morgan Doom than facing Magneto with Cyclops to 6th.
Yeah, I mean, even economically speaking, right? Like, people that flew out to Major, we were talking about this some time ago. I forget who I was talking to, but it's like, people would go to these tournaments and then, a flight, a hotel room, food, especially back in the 2 out of 3 days, they would get there and maybe, invest anywhere back then, right? The money from 2002, 2003, 2005, whatever. Maybe you spent your $400 for the weekend, $500 between food and the tournament and the flight or whatever, $600, and this team will piece you out within the first hour of the tournament. And it's like, what the hell did I come here for? Like, I don't know, 6-hour flight, 4-hour flight. Like, these 3 digital characters had an influence on my pocket. Like,
It's like going to the casino in Vegas, hitting the craps table, and you go 7 out for 3 straight shooters and your bankroll's gone. That's got to be the same type of feeling. We say all of that. Eric's managed to get himself on the board, and he's working on a pretty solid start to this round too.
Yeah. Giving Andy MSP a little bit of his own medicine, but in a different way. You see, yeah. Eric maneuvering Magneto with a little bit of the characterization that he asked for Santhrax. It's not like oppressive. It's not reckless. It's kind of like a defensive approach, but it's working out. Yeah, he's gonna DAC.
Yeah, get Storm in. Hey, I mean, look, the flow chart can kind of be translated onto another team, but now you got to work a little bit different now.
And it seems to be working, right? That particular set of variables, him picking MSP and playing it defensively in his own style, is giving Andy problems than the Santhrax did. So sometimes you find these little, incidental nuggets.
Yeah, exactly. All right, gets the throw there.
Eric
in a really good position now. He's worn down, Storm. Magneto's in the back with, about 25% health.
He is playing Storm as he would Sentinel, just staying back. And instead of, he caught a break right there. No.
The variant has swung in his favor, and it is swung in his favor hard.
Oh my God. And he's literally playing Storm. I mean, as he normally would Storm with Thrax anyway. Nice grab right there. Let's see if this can snowball. No. But, oh my God. Yeah, 3 grabs would have been wild.
That would have been crazy. And just like that, it's tied up 2-2.
Andy MSP can play Thrax. I just don't think it's enough for him to actually pick it. But how funny would it have been that they started off in reverse roles and ended up with, the teams from the opposite sides of the spectrum. But no. It's going to be MSP versus MSP. This is crazy.
Shout out to the chat saying Magneto's only natural predator is another Magneto. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, man, it's not as if we have the Sentinels from the days of future past.
No. These Sentinels are very much made of metal, and Magneto can hurt them.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go, folks. Flip a coin, pray.
What do we got? Yep, nice block. Dash over side blade, double snap, of course.
Oh man, he did it right. He did the crouching short, box dash, it hit. That's called the Rudy. Fresh and Tootie.
Of course, this would be how the 5th and deciding game goes, right, though? You have to have another Magneto game.
Oh, man, yeah, but SmoothViper the blade is so strong, though. SmoothViper he's trying to find these hits with Ian Disruptor, but the blade is too powerful when Magneto's in the vicinity. Look at this. Nice
block.
Forces a DHC because he super jumped, so Andy thought he might get punished, okay? It's the blade, bro. Oh my God, look at this bullshit.
Tell us how you really feel, Neo. Don't hold anything back at this point in the night. Let it all out. This is a safe space.
Well, SmoothViper still has a chance as long as Magneto's alive. But to be honest with you, SmoothViper does know the ROM Infinite. He does know how to obviously maneuver Magneto, but it's not in his DNA. This is not the character that SmoothViper main. See, like that. He'll find himself in a situation where Magneto started. He needs the blade to help him out. No, it's not enough. Look at that shit. He joined the party. The Hypergraph Tempest. Hell yeah, let me be part of that.
Starting off with Matrix here in the MSP matchup. I'm not as familiar with how, Matrix handles MSP. I imagine, again, you start Sentinel very similar, but Cyclops is an entirely different beast than Capcom Assist.
Yeah, and I think he's doing this because, he recognized how well he did with Econ. And that was definitely an unblockable. So Cyclops came in and he Gene Spliced Magneto, and instead of following up with a combo, he just let the Gene Splice rock and let Magneto fall down into an unblockable. So right, perfectly timed there by Spartan. But now he found himself into the corner and getting infinite. Woo! Yeah, this is not a good night.
Yeah, just like that, Andy MSP. This is how the momentum changes. Oh, got a little too fancy with it. Could have just gone into Hailstorm. Let's Sentinel live. Better yet, let's BigWeenie reset the neutral here.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird. I think he got mixed up in his head about the input. I mean, that was Typhoon into Super, and instead, you know, because it's just so traditional, it's habit, it's mechanical habit to call Cyblade for these MSP players. You know, they just keep pressing Cyblade all the time, even when they're not playing Marques. Came out at the wrong time, but you know, Spartan still has a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you know, it's not over yet, but again, things looking bad here for Spartan. He's got to find a way to get back in Sentinel. If he does, he's actually in a pretty good spot because he'll have Sentinel with a really good anti-air assist.
Yeah, I mean, this is not over, you know, especially if he gets a Beam Splice, but he doesn't want a DHC when he's susceptible. Right there, that's fine. That's fine.
That's smart. Yeah, very good. Oh, wow. What a great punch by Andy.
Fine. No. Yeah, retract. It looked like it was fine. What a high-level punish right there by Andy MSP. It looked like he was going to be under enough block stun to not make it, but hey, all props to him. That was crazy. Very, very difficult punish right there. High-level punish. You add that to the fact that, you know, you get a couple of lag, frames drop, something like that. So great punish. Rewards them actually with the win. Hey, he's climbing his way back to G-Con.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like seeing this. This is the kind of fight you like to see.
I know that Spartan, BigWeenie here, wants another shot at G-Con, but he has to now flip coins. Yeah. My goodness, folks. The person waiting in grand finals, MSP. The two people playing in losers finals, MSP.
Yep. Aged Magneto has returned. In many ways, it never left.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Let's go to the casino, folks. Marvel 2 Casino all day, every day.
Neo's nightmare personified.
I hope you guys are proud of yourselves. But right now, you know, BigWeenie got enough to meet her. Nice. Okay, fair fight once again. And, you know, a little delayed here, but shout outs to VDO for the raid and for showing up in quite a nice fashion here in the chat. You know, very nice comments, very friendly comments here. Shout outs to VDO. Nice punish right there. Yeah, he got to the other side. He floated down in time. Everything's working out right here.
BigWeenie here winging that momentum again back in their favor. This is how the MSP mirror can go. It's all momentum swings and who can capitalize when they come their way.
Oh, he missed the triangle jump right there. Oh my God, again. Yeah, I guess maybe some of that is execution, some of that is lag, but either way, it's going both ways. Both have missed, you know, hit confirms and opportunities right there. So you guys deal with it, all right? You guys chose to play this live. You guys chose this live. You guys deal with it. Ooh.
Yeah, this is the choice you make when you decide to play the MSP mirror, the knife edge death match, as it were. You gotta take everything that comes with it.
Yeah, you know, it's really fighting fire with fire. You got a bazooka. I gotta get one too. And you know, Andy MSP is not gonna go anywhere. This is the thing that he made and that brought him, you know, this far. And now that Spartan sees success with this, I think even if he were to lose the next game, he would stick with this all the way too. So we're likely to see, unless Spartan wins this set, we're likely to see the rest of these games go MSP all the way. See?
Your dream come true. This is the Marvel you've been secretly waiting to see. You can't fool me.
Hell yeah, this is that good bullshit.
You know, throw the gentleman's agreement out, open up the ketamine and let it loose. My goodness, blades everywhere, daggers everywhere, flying knives everywhere, but he got out of the hyper grab enough to avoid getting hit. Presents him with another opportunity. Gets Magneto out.
Ooh, nice. I like that. Dash in, dash back.
Now this is big because Spartan is going to still be able to get his Magneto out. Yes, Magneto lived on a pixel.
See, you remember those, right? You got to remember those. Help me. So the next time that Marvel doesn't help me, you got to remember that I left you with the pixel for Magneto for that one game.
Exactly, for that one game, that 1 out of 18 games, Marvel chose to let your character live. Oh man, we are swinging right now too. There is no backing off. There's no relaxing in this neutral. It is call your side blade and go in.
Yeah, I mean, it's the nature of how this team is played, especially against another team, the same team rather. You still obviously have some room for your own strategy, your own approach to the game, but a lot of these situations, to be honest with you, are kind of automated, right? Like if you were next to the other Magneto, you know, you're either gonna go short, or triangle jump, or the Rudy Tooty, right there.
Exactly.
It's not rocket science when you're playing this team, if I'm being honest. Ooh.
No, and that, again, but that's nothing to take away from the team. Sometimes it's the Occam's razor theory, right? The simplest approach is the best.
Yep. Oh, she didn't quite get there. I saw what Spartan tried to do. He tried to, instead of just blocking it, he tried to dash up and have it interrupted by Sideblade, but it wasn't quite there. Oh my God. This is an execution endeavor. Do you have the execution to make the comeback?
Oh,
and
she
right
didn't get out. Do you come in swinging? You do not.
Snowball, bro.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
He can't complain. He cannot complain. You know, because he got the Pixel Magneto earlier. Remember that?
Exactly. Yeah. If Hailstorm had gotten the hits it should have, Magneto wouldn't have lived. Or Lightning Storm, Magneto wouldn't have lived. We wouldn't have never been at this point.
Exactly.
Game give it, the game take it away.
It balance. I'm telling you guys, it balances out. He dropped it. It was a critical point. He would have probably obviously won had he not dropped that critical ROM right there. But you know, earlier, like you said, he wouldn't have been there to begin with had he not lived with a pixel. So it balances out. This beautiful game does. But now he's against the ropes. He's chosen to stick with MSP. This is all we're gonna see from here on out, folks. Oh, he was owed one though. The universe says fine. We'll give you a double snap.
Exactly. It's like it's your turn.
Nice wall right there. Again, that Typhoon wall. Making people block the Typhoon gives Magneto a mix-up situation. But Andy MSP doing well. He gets a mix-up right here on Wake Up. Watch the blade.
Oh, again, the Typhoon wall coming into play, like you said. Let the wind do the work.
Yeah, and Andy MSP very wisely went to the other side to get the mix-up, but more importantly, to avoid the blade, avoid getting countered. And now we're back to this 2-on-2 endeavor, though I do have to say that with the blade, every magic happens, just like this. Blade!
Exactly.
Blade!
Say it again with me, Neo.
Blade! Again.
What's my favorite Marvel character? Blade!
Bro, she came out just as much as the point characters did. That's crazy.
Bro, that's wild.
In the last 10 seconds, she probably went out there a good 5 times.
Bro, she's got a quota she's got to hit. She's got to get at least 5 blade calls every minute.
And so, folks, it's proper 2-2. Oh, man, someone's going to be salty off a coin flip right here. She can't wait.
Someone getting double snapped in Game 5 is what I want to know.
That may very well be the case. I do think we're not going to get both of these gentlemen separating into the opposite sides. Oh, look at that. Bump chest, huh?
Yeah, no gentleman's agreement here.
And Spartan wanted to go for the mix of the stutter step. If he would have committed, oh, but he still gets the snap. Okay.
Big. This is how it all starts. And again, the Typhoon wall coming into play. Pin him down with the wind, give Magneto more chances to open him up.
What an excellent block right there. You know, that looked exactly just like a triangle jump. Instead, Spartan went empty low, and Andy still blocked it. I don't know if he meant to, but gets an opportunity for the blade to still be alive. And Spartan on the chase, though. There it is. Blade.
It's one of those moments the game decided that you didn't get hit.
Right. Oh, the Rudy, but now he blocked it.
Yeah, he's ready for it this time.
man, good blocks. Man, Andy has blocked like 3 or 4, but you can only block for so long, and there it is. See,
Yeah, you're assuming you're going to get hit eventually.
This is where, right, see, when I say I don't get it is he could have just done short blade into Hellstorm, but it didn't matter anyway. 2 characters dead, just like that.
Not over for Andy yet. He's still got a Magneto, but you got to get through Psyblade. That's a hard thing to do with just Magneto.
And just like that, Spartan makes the correct coin flip decision. He chooses head. I think it's a good thing that, you know, tends to associate with this moniker. And damn, dude, straight to MSPs galore. This
MSP mirror to finish off the night. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Absolutely. And to that extent, shout outs to Andy MSP. Great showing. Let's go. Final match, folks.
All right. Gcon finds the first hit, finds the first snap. Psylocke comes in. I don't know how you block that launcher. She got hit by it, but she gets out. She gets another chance at life. Gonna bring in Storm.
Dude, the nerves that these guys must be having right now. Oh my God.
Nervous energy. It is later in the day for Gcon too, so the tiredness factor might be coming into play as well. It is midnight here on the East Coast.
Good point. Good point. I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. Not enough for a DHC right there. Nice grab into the blade, Spartan. That was good. Bar break. Nice. Nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, nice block though. Nice block by Gcon right there. Okay. Oh, gets rewarded to survive and live another day. Good decisions right there by both. Now Spartan uses the Hellstorm to safely get Magneto in. Excellent. Oh,
nice grab.
Yeah, excellent grab. He will take 60% guaranteed. Okay, fine.
Psylocke can get out now. Oh, that's big. That's going to hit Storm as well. Big damage. Magneto gone.
Oh, man. It's the same cable thing. He came out swinging, and Gcon let the blade do the work. That's twice that's happened.
Yep, just let him fall into the trap. Like you said, twice that it's happened now. Is Spartan going to adapt to that?
Yeah, I do think that decision ultimately came to haunt Spartan. I mean, he did have an opportunity to take his chances with the ramen kill. I get it. I think in his mind, you know, we can never know exactly what he's thinking, but maybe it's the lag or him not trusting his execution to kill with the ROM. But I think he just thought maybe because I might drop it, right? In fact, he dropped it with Andy MSP just before the set. He said, I might as well get the 60%. And if I can get the incoming on Psylocke, then I'll be able to kill Psylocke. Obviously, Gcon blocked the incoming. Tough. Obviously, the ideal decision there is to kill. Tough decisions.
Yeah, it really comes down when you're this far in a tournament. It comes down to those micro decisions, and the biggest thing is you can't second guess yourself at this point either. You just have to put it to the side and say, all right, on to the next game.
Yeah, you know, I mean, again, the optimal decision was to kill, but all factors and variables accounted for, right? The lag, yada. You know, things happen, and right now, great work. I think this is how he wanted the last game to go, but gets caught with Blade again.
Yeah, this time Psyblade on point.
Spartan tends to take an additional turn. I've noticed that. I mean, for better or for worse, sometimes it benefits him, but sometimes, you know, it goes against him. He'll overextend a little bit, you know? Just like that. Look at that. And again, yeah, he just keeps going. My God.
It works out for him this time because he identified that he had gotten rid of Gconceptz Psylocke, so he doesn't have to worry about the Psyblade coming out against him. He can go for those additional turns a little bit more freely because he doesn't have to worry about that insurance factor of the Psyblade assist. Gets himself on the board. It's 1-1 now.
Absolutely agree with that. I mean, in that sense, once the Blade is gone and then you have Blade, you can afford, generally speaking, to take more turns because you have double protection and they don't. But you know, Spartan's gameplay in general is to find a situation, right, to attack. But he, you know, with whether the other side has Blade or not, he does take an extra turn. Sometimes it favors them, sometimes it bites them in the butt. 1-1, folks. Explosive finals.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Again, we're going to go chest to chest here. No backing off. Finds the low this time.
Yeah, Gconceptz now, it's his turn. The game is giving him a little bit of a break right here, right? It's like, well, Spartan just got all these breaks, but he catches another one. Nice cross up right there into the corner. Oh, corner oppression, yeah. Oh, he missed it, but he gets another chance.
This looking like one of those games for Spartan here where he's in full control right now.
Yeah, but you're back to your point. He has to be careful. That could have been Blade right there.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Oh, snapped a little early. He anticipated the Blade call, but threw out the snap a little too early.
My God, dude, a Blade in a dream personified.
It is just two men swinging in a phone booth right now.
Man, Gcon found a way to get him into the corner. What a tag! What a call out right there. But he does not complete the full productivity that tag brought. Gcon's still alive. Oh my goodness.
Gcon out of Magneto, that's big.
Gcon has to do something quick. He's running out of time. He's running out of time. Oh,
only the evasive finds the low. Oh,
the
Blade.
The Blade. Man, what a grand finals.
Maybe I should start playing Magneto. That's my takeaway from this evening.
Let me give you the board with the application. It's pre-approved.
Written in crayon.
Absolutely. There's always room for SP, folks. BigWeenie showing that energy, right? And Gconceptz now. No reason to switch, I don't think. Maybe.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think he's just...
Again, you still have another set to work with. There's no reason to tip your hand now and make a switch.
Well, he might. See?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. I think his line of thinking is, I better do this now and experiment with the first set, and if it doesn't work out, I'll just stick with MSP the whole way. I'll give my experimental, shot at this with this set I have to give. Oh my God.
Yeah, honestly, that's not a bad choice. Test the waters now. See if the decision works.
Yeah.
Damage.
Yeah, it could have been bad. Man, tense moments, folks. Tense moments. Oh man, corner. You gotta be careful. You're in the corner.
Gets the throw, gets out, chip him. Where's the alpha counter?
Attack, Blade. Oh, that would have been a high level punish. It was a little too high for him to come down and punish, but man, this is gonna be really tough. I'm telling you, Storm Psyblade, it's doable, but look, it's so many hits, right, on the metal and against the other Storm. And then this happened.
Look at that damage. Goodness gracious. Tap again.
Now,
this is the power of Thrax. This is why you play this team.
Now the pendulum swings back the other way, and it's asking BigWeenie, Ray, Spartan, with what team are you gonna finish this set with?
You think he switches to Iron Man now, knowing that, this is the last game, and knowing that Thrax is on the other side for Gconceptz?
It's interesting. I think he can stick with MSP, but I do think that if he goes with the Iron Man team, the logic will be that he has Cable to help him out. He's not going to go with Matrix, so it's one of those two teams.
Oh, he's going to Thrax mirror him, okay.
Wow. You know, G will take this. I know Gcon will take this. Here we go, folks. Spartan knows the matchup as well. Let's see what happens.
Now there's no Magneto, there's no Iron Man, so you've taken away that variance factor that Gconceptz hates. Now you're kind of playing a more pure game of Marvel with the Thrax mirror.
Who would have thought that when we were talking about Spartan when he was playing Andy MSP, that the end of the first set would be this matchup and Spartan right now getting the lead over it. He is being aggressive and oppressing Jasson, putting him in weird situations, but he's able to get Sentinel out. And now Spartan needs to, yeah, he needs to, oh, give Sentinel some space. 50% gone already. Spartan is moving, folks. Oh my God!
Oh, dropped it.
He missed it. But he can't let that, and then Jasson has to be thankful. That was a warning. Trade.
Oh, no, trade.
Trade. Tag. Okay. No, that was attack to Sentinel. That was weird decision, Jasson. That was attack to Sentinel. Oh my God.
Commando.
Ray's
Spartan on the verge of resetting.
Yeah, Ray's gonna run away with this one. And again, look, see, he's taking chances right here. He could have gotten DHC'd, but it works out for him. And just like that, folks, we have more Marvel coming your way. A brand new set. Final set of grand finals for sure. Oh my God.
BigWeenie has plowed its way through to reset the bracket. You love to see it. I wanted more Marvel. I wasn't done yet. I'm excited for another 3 out of 5 set to decide the tournament tonight.
Absolutely. And per his sponsor, we learned that he has plenty of stamina, plenty of swing of the pendulum, mind you, to now go into the next and final set. Ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy tournament now has led to this final set. The bracket by Spartan, BigWeenie in the house, Creamy in the house, and Gcon now. You got to ask yourself, what are you going to go with? I think it has to be MSP.
Yeah, you got to stick with what brought you to the dance. You gotta risk the coin flips. You know that Spartan has to play.
Oh,
I mean, you know that Spartan has to play Thrax at least to start off the set. But Gcon's sticking with the Thrax mirror here. Interesting choice.
I like it, and I know what Gcon is thinking. He'd rather deal with this type of interactions, with this type of gameplay than variance-oriented gameplay, whether for better or for worse.
Yeah, exactly. It's your gameplay he wants.
Wow, who would have thought MSP's galore leads into now a Santhrax galore grand finals. Gconceptz, you can tell the adjustment. He's much more aggressive.
Doing a great job at counter calling, and as you mentioned earlier in the night, staying above the other Sentinel, staying above his head so he can apply that pressure safely.
What a modified air dash mix-up attempt, and what a block there by Jasson. Incredible. Wow!
Oh my gosh, he found the infinite off the drones.
Wow, he came, that was a delayed fierce punch with Storm on the way down. It caught Sentinel in the kneecap. But now, I mean, Jasson still has a full Storm Commando. Storm Commando tends to be a very, very underrated duo. But this is going to be enough for a full cycle DHC, folks. She's dead. She's dead.
Oh,
of course, you missed it.
Of course she falls out. The commentator's curse. And the happy birthday.
What a turn of events. What a turn of events for Jasson. Wow. Wow.
That's in the chat saying BigWeenie out of blood right now. I can't with you guys anymore. That's a punish.
Yeah, what
My
crazy.
goodness, what a momentum swing.
That is crazy, folks. The sword was supposed to bring him down. I see. He guessed. He read that Gcon was going to do Hellstorm, so he wanted to do Kick Super. Bad read. I get it. It all came from the Sentinel drones missing and snowballed.
And I mean, would you have it any other way? It's been a tournament of snowballs. That's how it's been going all night. So why not in grand finals in the final set?
Damn, this is incredible. Yeah, I mean, no, guys, don't blame it on me. That is a fairly simple sword DHC. You bring her down into the middle of the screen, but I get it. It might be the lag. It might be the input. Who knows what it was? Either way, Jason's up 1-0. Great grand final so far. Great content.
This has been absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to watch the replay of this on YouTube when it's uploaded because all of these games have been great.
Man, and now it's Spartan being the aggressor, completely overtaking this second game. He needs to maintain this aggression because Sentinel can take a lot of hits from Storm. He can't take too many, though. He already took 2 combos right there from Jasson. Oh, I don't know. I think that was a little premature. He could have left Sentinel a little bit out there and then looked for an opportunity to get Storm in while still having the DHC. Empty low.
Gcon gets out of the corner. Oh, the Captain Commando just clapping him back.
Oh, wow. Gcon held up on mix-up. Commando comes through. Gcon, look at that. Gcon is trying to stay. He's trying to stay out of danger, and Spartan looking for him. You can tell right here the difference of approach. And of course, now it's Spartan who gets the pickup on Captain Commando.
Yeah, the game, the Marvel gods decided, you know what? I did you dirty the last game. I'm going to give you this one.
That might
Oh,
work.
good punish, good damage.
Oh, that was so good, Gcon. That was so good. And you know that, I mean, Spartan's still in, has a really good lead, but you can't be too careful. This is Sentinel we're talking about here.
Bring back in Storm. Now Storm can hide behind the Capcom assist.
Oh my God,
but you
that was
cannot
it.
run into the feet like that. Oh my goodness.
That was it. That was death. That was a warning. Yeah. Look at Spartan run now. That was a warning.
Yeah, he's like, I am SOS. I'm getting out of here. Just hit the skies, build that bar. Sentinel can't keep you out of there.
Because if he loses Storm, this becomes an issue.
Yeah. Even with Sentinel being on such low life right now, you do not want Captain Commando staring down the barrel of the robot.
Man. Wow. Little bit. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
nice rocket punch.
Wait a minute, folks. Wait a minute. It's not over yet. Nice. The sword won't do it. The sword won't get it done. He needs a ninja. Okay, the sword will get it done now. Gcon knows that. Gcon knows that.
Oh,
wow.
he comes down with a button.
He came down with the button.
That was fierce punch coming down with a heavy punch. What a decision. He's been swinging like that all night. Why not again?
Gcon is punching air. No way he anticipated that he would. Gcon was anticipating that Ray would respect him on the way down, not swing, and Gcon was waiting for him to land to do the mix-up. Maybe an instant overhead, maybe crouching short. Spartan was thinking something else and came down. F you, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Spartan was thinking, I'm going to avoid that situation entirely, and now Gconceptz has gone back to MSP.
Man, yeah, I mean, man, so much, you know, so much tugging and pulling right now by BigWeenie and Gcon himself, so why not? You know, this is what brought you to the dance, and serving him well right now.
Exactly. I mean, sometimes you got to grab BigWeenie with two hands and really just pull back.
Absolutely.
And to take things back in control. That's what he's doing so far. Gconceptz looking good here in this game.
Nice. Oh, but he ran into, wow. Spartan, yeah, that's your fault, Spartan. You had plenty of opportunities. Spartan was granted 2 to 3 opportunities right there to kill Magneto. Gave Jasson a free pass. Again, could be the lag, we don't know. But now Jasson taking full advantage of these opportunities that he got. And yeah, not leaving anything up to chance. No follow-up with Ron, just VHC.
Yeah, just like that.
Spartan's gonna go out of
Everything
speed.
came back in Concept's favor. And what's scary for him right now, if you're Spartan, you got to be scared of the fact that you haven't seen a Magneto game yet this set. You haven't seen a double snap dive yet this set, and you only have 1 life left. You only have 1 more game. You don't have any more games you can afford to lose.
Yeah, this is it. Match point, tournament point for Gconceptz. I anticipate that he's going to respond with MSP.
Oh,
Yep.
here we go. We're going to flip coins.
Full cycle, right? We went around the clock there with MSP versus MSP starting, MSP versus Thrax, Thrax versus Thrax. Now MSP on Jasson's side versus Thrax, and now back to MSP, folks.
It has all come full circle. How the night starts is how the night's going to end, and we find a snap early for Gconceptz.
Man, plenty of damage right there. He misses he missed the mix-up, but didn't need it. Spartan exposed himself. It's not over yet, though. Jasson with a comfortable lead, Blade by his side. Things are looking good. Wow, he took the chance, and he gets a mix-up.
Yeah, he gets the rush down here. Stays in front.
Oh my God, variance, turbulence.
Variance. Get him out.
Tense moments. Blade, no Blade. Oh my God, it's gonna work. Oh, it's Spartan.
It would have worked.
Yeah. And Jason's like, I'm out of here.
Bro, SOS, abort mission. Here comes Storm. Storm mirror now.
Yo, he doesn't stop.
Whoa.
He doesn't stop. Oh my god, yo, these stray situations, these stray hits. Nice block there by Jasson. That could have been all bad for him.
Swinging right hit though.
Oh, and there it is. Enough. Missed it.
Oh, that's big damage on Magneto, though. You punish that tag accordingly. Now he loses Magneto.
Yeah, and this is going to be it, folks. Wow. Gcon is going to run away with this one. He's not going to risk much unless he has Blade behind him.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yo,
wait
no
a
way.
minute. That's a dead Magneto.
No way, bro. Are
No
you
chance,
serious?
bro.
Yo, this is completely doable. This is actually in Spartan's favor now. It's in Spartan's favor. This is incredible. Yo, what? Are you serious? This is like a major, bro. This is crazy. Yo, just chill. Just both of you. Just, oh my God. I don't even know what to
Relax.
say. Oh my
Orm is
God.
out a meter now.
Yo, what the hell happened? Oh my God.
Wait.
No, he took the risk. Oh! Oh my God, what did we just witness? Gcon flipped the coin there at the very end, anticipated that Spartan was gonna swing just like he had done with Cable, right? All those times. And the discipline for Spartan to wait for the side blade and punish. How did we get here? My God, wow.
A rare choice of discipline, too, because the whole night Spartan's been swinging in situations like that. Chooses to be disciplined at the best possible time, forces the game 5 here.
Absolutely, guys. This is honestly, TNS tournament starts off as obviously a good, awesome tournament and now has elevated to a quality major type entertainment type tournament. High level, high octane action. Here we go. Final game, folks.
All right, let's see if BigWeenie took the blue pill at the right time or if Gconceptz can close this out. Oh, that was a chance for a double snap, maybe.
How the hell do we still have a grand final? Wow.
I have no idea. I don't know how either Magneto is still alive right now with how the match started, with how the round began.
And both Magnetos still alive. That's going to be a little bit of damage right there. Nice jump though by Spartan, forces the DHC, and now he's going to come like a bull, full force. Yep. Watch this. Yep, he's coming. He's coming.
I got the better buttons now. I'm coming after you. Oh, good punish though. That's big damage on Psylocke.
Yeah, he has one more chance, but he has to be careful. He needs to get out. Really? You're going to be that greedy? Okay.
All right, gets him out.
Okay. Oh, that hit.
Psylocke is bleeding as well.
He needed to do it to protect her, but now he can't call her out for a while. But Gcon can't call her out too. Oh my God, the sandwich. God.
Now it's a battle of meter. Both of them have about a bar right now. They're pretty even on meter.
Yeah, it's Gcon has some slight advantage, but only slight health advantage. Wow, that didn't hit all the way. Oh man.
Psylocke got out pretty unscathed there. That's big.
Oh my God, that's gonna work. But that's not enough to kill. It's not enough. It's
That's
not enough. Oh man, Jasson, what are you gonna do? Decision time. Oh! Did this seriously just snowball into what we're witnessing, folks? Are you serious, Spartan? Jasson, oh my God, dude!
It's not over yet. Magneto is still in threat, but
how did we get here to begin with? The blade is too powerful. And Spartan
Just
takes
like
the
that.
tournament. Oh my goodness gracious, folks. This is incredible. Wow.